are.
Sound
Hey.
check.
Sound check. Oh, is the mic on?
Yeah.
We didn't sound check before we started this.
I checked
oh,
it. I just want to make sure everybody can hear us okay.
All one that's watching us, which is me. Hi, me.
Can you hear yourself okay?
No, because I have the volume turned off on my computer.
Ah, well, that's terrible. Oh, I should have the volume turned. Oh, I have to have it down. All right. Well, here we are. We're back.
Ah, yeah, it's been a while.
New arrangement. We moved everything around a little bit up here.
We flipped to the other side of the table and took the top off of the table.
I'd say I must have missed the fun part when we were doing this. I was too busy setting the lights up, I guess. So, yep. So we're back, and it's been, what, 2 weeks we didn't play? We didn't play for 2 weeks, right?
I think that sounds right. It's been a while.
1 week we didn't, and then last week we did something on a Sunday. We had to do.
What did we do last week? Oh, heck. It's in the calendar. Wait, no, I gotta look it up now.
Doesn't matter.
It does,
So,
because it's gonna bother me.
That being the case, we forgot which scenario we were going to play today. We thought we were on 4.
We as in me.
Thought we were on 4, but we're actually on 3 of the Mystery Tales. So.
Oh, we played with our patron, Mike.
Oh, that's right. We played D&D, which brings up a good point.
It does.
If you, we've also been working on our mini campaign for End of the World, where the Incorrigible party plays themselves in a scenario where
John's running it. John's the game master.
Where I get to
running us through
potentially kill you all. So it's a mini campaign, and patrons get at the Fireball level and up would get to listen to any
mini campaigns that we've done.
Mini campaigns. So we do that a number of times a year, and they're usually fun. We try to do a different system, try to do different things to keep it interesting. In this particular case, End of the World is a Fantasy Flight game, role-playing game where they have different ones. They have zombies, they have aliens, the gods, and I can never remember the other ones, like Rise of the Robots type of thing. And
you and I have played twice before this.
Right, we did
with
the
other
aliens.
People.
I don't have the zombie book.
We did the robots, aliens and robots.
Yeah, robots, I believe. And now we're doing the alien invasion with the Myrmidons, which are giant ants.
Scary. Scary.
Yeah. So.
Hi, Leland.
So if you want to hear those and be like our patron like we did last week, you can.
Leland subscribed to Tier 1 for 8 months, but we didn't get a notification that I'm aware of.
It's right there.
That's not what I meant. You know it.
So anyway, be a patron and listen to our mini campaigns. Let's see what else we got going on. We've done over the last month or so. We're our after party's releasing on
Hi,
Monday,
Brett.
and we are getting ready to do another session here before.
What's
too
with
long.
the sound? What's wrong with the sound?
It's weird. Okay, how's it sound weird?
Is it not plugged in all the way?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Muffled. Muffled.
That's why we're going to take the first bit of every time we play and make sure everything is working. Go ahead and keep talking.
It sounds a bit quiet, maybe, Leland says.
All right, well, I'll turn that up a little
What
bit.
if I talk louder? Is that better? Unplugged and plugged it back in. More! Louder!
Keep talking.
Talk. Is it any better now? How's it sound now? Is it still muffled now? This is me speaking at normal voice. It's better, Brett says.
All right. Too loud?
Is there such a thing as too loud?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, there's definitely. Still a little quiet. Why don't you turn your listening part up?
I'm usually too loud. What does that mean?
Yes. See if you have your volume down on your side. Leland, is it quiet for you?
How about now? How is this?
I think Brett's just really far away, so it takes longer for sound to travel all the way to her.
That makes sense.
And it probably got a little quieter along
the way
too.
Yeah,
there's a lot of noise between here and there.
Hornist, hi, how are you?
All right, let me
Thanks for the
crank it up a
subscription.
little bit. I think our gain needs to go up a little bit, so I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I have the gain way down because
That's
apparently I'm
probably-
too loud.
That's probably the reason. Now I gotta look at it in the right way. Oh yeah, hell, it's almost down to nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I turn it way down when we're recording for the podcast.
All right. Now I probably gotta turn it down over there.
How's it sound now? Is this better now? This is probably about my normal speaking voice. Oh Lord, I'll never hear the end of that without coming. Oh no, I'm done. I'm done. I know I've noticed that I'm loud. Much better.
I think it's the cackling. I'm sorry, laughing. That is what gets everybody when they're listening.
I
All of a sudden
turn
you just,
away.
Bam!
I turn away when I laugh, okay? I try to anyway.
I know I've damn near shit myself a couple times. See? So, all right.
So you've got to be loud. Girl, you've learned to stand up and stick out from the crowd. A little less flat, a little more heel, a little less fat, a little more feel.
Wow.
What's that from?
Did you just come up with that on the fly? Oh,
It's a lyric.
okay. So,
So,
anyway, the
yes.
plan now, we've talked about this a little bit, and since we are of the older age group here in the board game community, we tend, and she's right behind me, we tend to be playing the game and then we look up and we chat and then we look back down at the
Get
game and
distracted.
we forget where in the hell we were at or what we were doing. So we talked and thought the best way to approach the stream we're going to try to do now is we're going to chat for a little while, then we're going to do play
round.
for a whole round.
Full round.
And we're not going to look at anything up there so we don't get distracted. She won't be able to do it, but we're going to do it anyway. And then once we get done with the round, we'll take about 5 minutes and sort of look back and talk to everybody that way, because I think that'll help us not... Why do you keep looking like you don't believe me?
Because I
We've
don't
talked
think
about this.
we did. I'm going to get distracted.
So...
Sounds
Anyway,
like a good idea. Yes.
so here's what I
It
need
is
your
a good
help
idea.
on. If Emily comments to you while we're in the middle of a round, shut her down. Yeah, I'm okay with everybody just getting off and just sitting. Yeah,
Really? You
yeah.
want everybody to get off?
And then
Wow.
that'll teach her a lesson.
How you gonna take care
then
of
you
that?
can come back. You can come back a few minutes later. It's like, slight punishment to just teach you where your place in the live stream, right? You okay with that?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, there you go, Brett. You can get off. Feel free to get off while we're streaming. I'm okay with it. I mean,
He's okay with it. He's giving you permission.
I don't know how much you really like Robinson Crusoe. But
So,
there's no kink shaming here.
Yeah. Also, we're doing scenario 3, not scenario 4. For you, those that missed that,
What's the name of scenario 3?
The temple grounds. So we are finding the map to the temple, is what we're doing.
She's excited about today's content. Well, strap in. In.
On. Okay.
Wait, did
What?
we just go to NC-17?
Yeah.
This
Where's
is just chat
where's
time.
Ivan keeping track of our maturity ratings?
Yeah, there's a... I have a feeling today's just going to go really poorly. Not from a game standpoint.
Just because it started off that way.
We've
I
been
mean,
away from doing it for a couple of weeks, and
got out of the groove.
yep.
Grooving.
Yep. And
Anyway.
yeah.
What? Who?
So, how much
Yeah?
time? We're only got about 2 more minutes here. We'll see if anybody else
What's your
joins in.
t-shirts today? Show him your t-shirt. This is semi-co-op. I got him a shirt. I got me a shirt too. I'm not wearing
Can you
mine.
see? You probably can't see what it
It
says.
says Semi-Co-op's Macabre Board Game Horrors. Cheetos Finger Girl and Card Bending Man. Mine's just Incorrigible Party.
Yeah. We wore our Kingdom Deaths together yesterday.
We
so.
did. We Kingdom Death yesterday.
Yeah.
Accidentally matched.
Which I'm starting to think now.
Incorrigible boobs.
I'm
I shouldn't do that.
pretty. Yeah, you're NC-17 already. I mean, we're just one step away from. I guess X is next, right? You know, I've only heard of triple X. Really, I've never really seen anybody advertise X or double X, or especially double X. I don't think I've ever seen anything listed that way.
Isn't that what NC-17 is essentially?
I don't think so.
Know.
There wouldn't be a rating for that. Britt,
we're not getting to an X.
Britt, please explain to us the difference between X, double X, and triple X, other than my shirt size. Because my shirt size is naughty. So, yeah.
Should we talk about the game?
Well, I was going to say 15 minutes. We got 30 more seconds before we have to get into the game. We've got give people time to know we're streaming and join everything up.
Join everything up.
Join up and watch. Join everything up. That's right. That's what Britt's getting ready. Okay. All right, so now we're 15 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, we're playing scenario 3, the temple grounds. All of the clues that you've gathered so far have pointed you in this direction. This mysterious temple complex is the last stop Colonel Fawcett made. It is the last region he discovered before he was captured. If he was correct, in these ruins you will find the final clue about the lost city of Z. The answer to the mystery is only one step away.
There you go. Rule of thumb was X was comparatively tame sex film, double X was simulated sex, and triple X was hardcore.
Leland
Leland gave all the permissions.
Yeah, we did ask.
Thanks. We appreciate the information. I was not fully informed of that.
I'm a little worried about our permitted terms, though. It keeps getting worse and worse.
Well, you know what you're getting into when you join the Incorrigible party.
It's right there in the name.
It is, sort of, yeah.
Goal of the scenario. This is, okay, the goal is going to sound super easy till we explain how we achieve this goal. And all the things that are going to mess up achieving the goal.
Agreed.
Goal of the scenario. Collect all 3 mystery cards that represent the 3 pieces of the map left in the temple. You win at the end of the round in which the goal is met. When achieved, read paragraph 38. Simple. We just got to find 3 pieces of map.
6
no big
rounds.
deal.
6 rounds. That's more than enough time.
Hornus considers testing the system. Hey, Elena.
What system are we testing?
Our permitted terms.
Oh, go ahead. Leland's there. You get away with anything. Oh, Elena's on there, so she might.
Elena might block you.
She might block you. Yeah. She might give you the hammer. Give you hammer time.
Bang hammer.
But if Leland gets in there first, you might be all right. So. Oh, consider.
He said considers.
Oh.
So what we have to do is we have to search, explore, find tiles that have the little totem thing on it, and we're using a different set of tiles this scenario than the normal base game tiles.
First time we've used the new tiles, so we'll probably struggle with that a little bit.
Yeah, each tile has a cost to it, so in order to do any action on that tile, you have to pay whatever the cost is. Either determination token, torch, or a third thing that I can't remember right now. Oh, weapon level. Ooh, that's why we need weapon level.
Yes, that's why we need weapon level.
Knew there was a reason. So if we don't have a torch on the tile that requires a torch, we cannot take an action on the tile.
Good thing is we got 5 torches last adventure, so as designated here by these little torch minis.
Yes.
Actually, brazier minis or whatever you call them. Butt plug. All right. Well, there you go.
Someone isn't. Who's in a mood?
Huh?
I mean, I'm caffeinated and sugared.
Is he talking about you?
Hornet said somebody's in a mood.
Oh. Well, good. Everybody's in a mood of some kind, right? Hey, you're happy, you're sad. You're never no-mooded.
Anyway, so if there's a cost of a determination token, that's called a Chamber of Silence. The other one is Chamber of Darkness. And if you don't have 1 determination token to spend, you will get 1 madness to do an action on that tile. Leland's always in the mood.
Well, I was going to say,
very true.
Everybody's got a default mood.
Leland's is bitchy.
I didn't say it. I just implied that everybody had a...
Love you, Leland.
A default mood, right?
Yes.
What's mine?
Annoying.
That's not a mood.
Annoyed?
Yeah. That's annoyed.
I said I love you, Leland.
Look, when
You
you
can't
tune
take
in to
offense
Death
when I
with the
say that.
Detmers, you need to expect that you're going to get just as abused as we abuse each other. You enter at your own risk, is what it really boils down to. Which sounds like a Triple X film.
It's barely different than mood bitching.
Mood bitching. Mood bitching. Oh, okay.
The other tile is a weapon level, so you have to spend a weapon level. Annoyed is very similar. That is true. Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Leland and I have pretty much the same attitude towards the rest of the human race.
What's Elena's default mood?
Lena's general default mood is wah wah wah. Yeah!
Hype.
Hype. There.
Party?
Sassy, maybe. Yeah, sassy
Perky.
could be.
Yeah.
Perky sounds too sexual.
Only because you're thinking of nipples. I mean,
That's my default. That's my default. My default is horny.
You're right. You're right, Britt. He's the one that's being annoying.
Who, me?
Yes. Anyway, Chamber of Thorns. You said to spend a weapon level, otherwise you get a wound to do an action on those tiles. So, in order to the cards that we need, there are 3 of these decks. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards in each one. We had to find a temple tile, then we can do a gather action on that temple tile, and we can explore these decks. Meaning, we can draw 3 cards, up to 3 cards, one at a time, resolve the effect of the card. There are some bad things in those decks.
As with everything in every deck.
And one of those 7 cards in each deck is one of the map cards that we need. Plus, every time we draw an event card that has a book on it, it's going to add a mystery card to each one of those decks. So and there's like
there's 7 cards there.
Yeah, and 5
of them have books on.
And there's 6 rounds in this game.
So we're screwed. This is what we say every game, though, and we have won. So
yeah, it doesn't sound easy anymore. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there's other things that we can get to when they come up. I think what the discovery tokens are and that kind of thing. So we do have our guide.
Tuco,
we're calling him. Tuco, I know.
Yeah, Tuco's easier to say.
Okay. And we did draw
Because we're dumb Americans.
Bible and a pistol as our extra
starting items. Equipment items.
And
take care of that first.
I am playing, what's her name? Emily Black, who, her skill is called Top Shelf Whiskey. Pretty nice.
Whiskey right now.
One sip and you'll be fine, as she says.
Jon is Emily, yes.
That's right. And discard 2 determination tokens to heal 1 mental wound with her Top Shelf Whiskey.
Britt's gonna roll a d20 to predict how we'll do. We got 14, so that's good, right?
I don't know. It depends on what the DC is. What did you set the DC at with Death with the Detmers? You have to set it pretty high.
I would say the DC is probably pretty high. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry.
Yep, right. And then, let's see.
So the talk Shakara to me will be redeemed by Jon today. You have to talk Shakara to me. Because you're Emily.
Oh, dear God. Nobody wants that.
Do your best Shakara.
Emily just...
I want to hear your best Shakara.
Shut up, Shaft! You little bastard!
I've never said that.
No, but it's in your voice.
More breathy. Needs to be more breathy.
Oh.
Gotta take a deep breath first.
Well, you gotta give me do something with Shakara and then I can do it.
Shut up, Shaft.
Oh my God.
That wasn't right either.
No.
Shakara.
Yeah, but that's not how you... say like you're saying anything to Shaft.
Shaft, why are you doing such stupid things?
Shaft, why are you have such a large...
Stop there! Stop. our meal prep game is on point. Hopefully we like these meals. We made 3 meals last week. I really liked one of them. One was we got sick of, and the other one I couldn't eat.
So here's the problem. We make 3 meals, so we have a variety. And then she doesn't like one, so she eats all of the other 2, and then I have no variety.
There was only, 4 or 5 of the...
We didn't like the one... We didn't hate the lasagna one, but it's not our favorite. I think it was because the sweet potatoes weren't cooked quite long enough. Yeah.
It would have been better if the sweet... Yeah.
But so, and you couldn't eat the butter chicken. So what we need to do is keep on trying things out till we find 3 of things that we know that we will like together, and then we can sort of. It's working out okay. Yeah,
it's not too bad doing it because I go get groceries Sunday morning, and sometime before Sunday morning we figure out what we're going to do. Although we did it Saturday night at midnight this time. So Sunday morning I get up, go get the groceries, I come home, he's got everything ready to go. We cook everything and put it in the fridge.
It takes about an hour and a half, and the most important thing I think is just portion control, because I think when you throw everything in a bunch of big things,
you get real hungry and you take a lot more food than you really should have or want, and then you feel like you have to eat it all.
The other problem I have is I grew up finishing everything off, right? So if you eat a portion and there's just like a half a portion left in the bowl, you can't put that back in the refrigerator. You just need to finish that off so you can wash the dishes, right? And, and that's where I think our biggest problem is the new table set up working so far?
It's the same table. It's the big game table. We just took the top off, so now in between when we're not streaming, we can put the top back on and we can play other games. Whereas before, we always had the game up because we were always streaming every weekend.
And nobody was coming over, so it didn't matter.
Well, no, but now that we're vaccinated, Steve and Jody could come over occasionally, maybe with some other people that are also vaccinated. We'll be able to play games again, hopefully.
Yeah, so that's the idea. And I think spatially it works out a little bit better.
I don't know about bad. I don't know. It's working. It's working.
I think I did some more adjustments with the lighting and the camera. I think the camera we should look a little cleaner, I think. At least it looks like that on our side.
Britt made a clip of the Shikara dock.
The board is a little bit crisper, I think, too. So we're just trying things out, messing around. Lighting has always been a pain in the ass to me. I've never been able to really... You set your key lights and your fill lights and all that, and it just... We always seem to be...
I just look right at the light.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It always seems to be difficult. You got to check your white balances and all that crap.
And getting everything lit without me being blown out.
Then you get these cards, of course, are shiny, so you get reflections on the cards, reflections on the board. So anyway,
there's no Dr. Pepper cam anymore. Dr. Pepper has been replaced by tripod.
Yeah, I got a tripod.
Well, I guess you could hold it, but then you have to reset it. We got this little 3 bendy leggy thing. It works. I mean, it's a little better than Dr. Pepper. He had important surgery business to go do anyway, so he's a doctor.
Who are you talking about?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I think he just went in the recycle bin.
You recycled Dr. Pepper?
Well, you know.
You monster!
You either got to be valuable or you are gone.
You got chucked. Anyway, we gonna play this game?
Yeah, I think we're ready. So
we got a slight issue.
Is there?
I think this whole thing has to move this way.
Not now.
We can.
Yeah, I know, but everything's set up.
Oh, fudge muffins.
Remember, we're streaming this.
We are. We can move a little bit.
We can. If you want to move it a little.
Just we can.
There you go. I guess that works.
I might be able to reach it now.
I'll try.
Friend computer decided to reuse Dr. Pepper.
That's right. Okay, so.
Got it.
All right, so we're gonna just play around one without Emily looking at the at the chat and try to get through round 1, and then we'll talk to everybody again. Let's see how this works. I have no faith in this whatsoever. Do we pull one on round 1?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because it's campaign. Snapping point. Oh, it's a freaking book. It's been weeks since we last saw our homes. Each player must discard 1 determination token.
Oh, shit.
Otherwise, roll each one of these dice, each one of the heart dice, and resolve the effects.
Oh.
I think it's a heart die. Shoot, I think I need reading glasses. That's a heart die, yeah.
Yeah. So we have to roll 1 of each.
We had to roll that and resolve the effects. If you don't have a determination token, which neither of us have
do because we just started.
Oh wait, before we start, are you gonna get rid of this?
Can we do that before we pull?
It says at any time.
Yeah. So right now, Emily Black has a.
You should have seen me
reading
play micro macro. I had my Farsight.
Did we make it 30 seconds in? 30 seconds?
I had my glasses for Farsight and reading glasses on, so I kept switching between them.
So I have an anxiety disorder, Emily Black does, that each time you just have to discard a determination token. I mean, it looks very obvious that you're trying to keep from talking. At least you can here. There you go. I'd have to discard all of them. So that can be pretty damning because these tiles have situations where we're going to need the determination tokens, and if Emily needs to suck down some whiskey, as both Emilys do, and then they lose their anxiety disorder. So we happen to have a card called Miraculous where we can get rid of this disorder, but this gets shuffled into that deck, which actually, if you want to do that first, you should put it in there and shuffle it. Because if we were doing this before we pulled that card, technically you have to go put that in there, shuffle all of them, and redraw. So this may not be what we do.
Okay.
I mean, we're going to get that one because it sucks anyway. But so anyway, this anxiety disorder goes away. So the problem with this ultimately is it gets rid of the anxiety disorder that she has, but when it comes back up, we're going to get a new what do you call them? Disorder.
Yes. Did not come back up, fortunately. Okay.
All right, so what do we get this time?
Oh, crap, and it's on the... It's the next card.
Well, hopefully we'll shuffle something in, right? And then we'll shuffle the deck.
It's still a book card.
Which means what?
Mystery card goes in each one of these decks.
Okay, so go ahead and let's do it. Don't read. Don't.
The mist moved away to reveal a red altar with an eerie image of an eye on it. I woke up terrified. Give 1 madness to the number of NPCs equal to the number of all delusion tokens all players possess. Crappity, what the hell is that?
Wait a second. Give
1 madness to the number of NPCs.
Which I guess this is... Oh no, these are NPCs, right?
Non-player, yeah.
But they don't have madness on... Or yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so switch to the non-Dr. Pepper cam.
Okay, so resource cam. Here we go.
Thanks for the lurk, Leland. Give 1 madness to the number of NPCs equal to the number of delusion tokens all players possess. We have 2. All players.
Oh, you have 1?
I have 1 also. So 2 NPCs get 1 madness each.
Alright, so let's see.
Ooh.
So let's see. We can... So the hardtack guy... Give me your little hand pointy thingy.
This thing?
Yeah, sure.
I have a hand. Where's my hand
That's
pointy thingy?
okay. I don't want a big ass thing. The hardtack guy. He's the preacher. If we do him, he gets spend 1 madness to discard any number of bananas to get that many breads. I don't think we're going to have that situation very often. So
unless we go hunting, which I don't know. If
you're just turning bananas into bread. You're making banana bread.
Yes.
So I think that might be one to go down. Let's see. The antiques dealer. If you get 1 insanity to draw 2 invention cards, choose 1 and place it back on the board. Shuffle the other ones back. We're not building a lot.
No.
So maybe she
Yeah.
needs to go down one.
That's
Let's
fine.
do that.
Yeah.
And then let's get one mental to heal a mental to any other character. I think we need to keep that one going, okay? The medical doctor, use a mental to heal health or brute strength. One mental to add any player temporarily gets +3 to their fighting. I think we want to keep him available the whole time. Oh, his little brain fell off. Do you remember if he was used?
Not now. Hey, Carl.
So we'll put him as not used.
Hi, Lizzie. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
What do you think? One other one. We'll do the hardtack.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take it down.
So we just started. We're playing Scenario 3 of the Mystery Tales.
Yeah, let me go back to turn this off. There we go. Okay.
I'm not allowed to talk to anybody in the middle of the round.
This was an agreement we had. Don't make it sound like. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's move on. Where were we at?
I already don't remember. We were doing the event cards.
See, this is why we decided this.
That's because
So I got rid of this. We're doing the event card.
Yes.
I did that. I knocked those down too.
Yes.
And that is it. Now it goes there.
Yes.
All right.
So now we do the morale phase. Morale's at 0 because we just started, so that has no effect on anything.
Right.
We're doing production phase. We
get a fish.
We know how to trap fish, so
Right.
we will get 1 food. 1 banana. Give me my squeezy things back. Thank you. Unless you want to put it up there.
No, I wouldn't deny you the squeezy thing.
I almost can't reach.
That's
Ow.
why you got it. You need to hold it farther back on the tongs. You're choking up on the tongs there, and
Because
there you go.
it's harder to squeeze back here.
Well, yeah, but you gotta want it.
Actions.
Okay.
So, like usual, we planned out our first round, and fortunately, I don't think our plans have been derailed too much by the event card.
It's easy for you
By
to
the
say.
event card. So, the key to this scenario, I think, is exploring.
Yes.
So we can find the totem tiles, because we have to find 3 totem tiles, and then which connect to 3 different. Oh shoot! You know what? We didn't. There's a little book on here, so we have to put a card in each one of these.
Oh, jeez. You're going to shuffle them, right?
Yes.
Okay. So shuffle them so the one we want's on top.
Okay.
That'll help. That'll
Key
speed
to
things
this
up.
scenario
quite a
is
bit.
winning. Maybe, yeah, maybe. You want to explain quickly to Izzy and Carl what we're doing
Playing Robinson Crusoe.
in this scenario?
Mystery Tales.
In this scenario.
The Temple Grounds. Scenario number 3. And we are trying to find
3 pieces of
3
map.
pieces of a map.
1 piece is in each one of these decks. There are now 8 cards in each of these decks. We have to find the 3 tiles that have totems on them, and then we can gather on those tiles, which means we can grab 3 cards, up to 3 cards from each one of these decks. We have to resolve whatever we find. There are bad things in these decks, of course, because it's Robinson Crusoe.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You want me to tell them about anything else?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay, action.
You know, put the numbers back on there. So
No, I'm going to leave them on the side so that it's... I don't
So
have
it's
to put it
confusing? Okay.
back. So I don't have to keep moving them.
Oh. Perfect. Okay.
Explore!
I am going to get some health and get our...
Because our health stays in between scenarios. It stays where it was at the end of the last scenario. We are all down on health.
Mystery Tales
Not
is
bad.
a campaign
Yes.
setting. And,
We're doing the campaign. You could also play as horror mode, but we're doing campaign mode.
Right. So each of these characters, and we're playing, we have 2 right now, and then as I saw a minute ago, these are other characters that are NPCs that we can utilize their powers, essentially. They're with us here when we need them until they go insane, which is if we move the little brain over to the insanity spot, then we can no longer use them as replacement characters. But if they don't go insane and one of our other characters dies,
Or goes insane.
we can replace the character with one of our NPCs and continue on with the game.
And if we run out of NPCs, we lose the entire campaign.
Lose the game. So, we're those familiar with Robinson Crusoe, the base game rules are still pretty much the same.
Mostly.
But it has a lot of different. Each scenario has, just like in the base game, or the Beagle, which we played scenario through the scenarios.
Scenario specific things going on.
Yeah. So in this particular thing, we have madness, and beyond the regular.
Hey Tom, how are you?
Hey,
Thanks
Tom.
for the sub.
So, thanks for the sub. We're going to get our morale up
and get determination tokens.
So we do have a Bible, and if we read this Bible while we're in camp,
gotta thump that Bible.
Then, yeah, when a player, so you get 3 determination tokens
and a health,
and you get a health. So.
That's why we're both going to the rest action.
You know, when you get a Bible, you should immediately read through the entire thing in one night, is what this is getting at. And then you're
so that you have the entire scenario to contemplate on what you've read.
Yeah, but once you've read it, you just toss it away because it won't be available to us anymore. So therefore, thematically, I think we're both going to do this, right?
Yeah, are you exploring with Tuco?
I'll go with Tuco.
So instead of Friday from the base game, we have our local guide, and his name is Tuco.
Yeah, and we could take Tuco, and does he need any
And there
health?
are 2 discs for Tuco. He's 1 down, and he only has a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, he can't go off on his own. Can he get rid of that?
It takes 2 people.
Well, but you can get rid of one of these.
Yeah, but it takes 2 people.
Yeah, so maybe...
we can do it next round.
All right, so in that case, do you want to get him to go gather some stone?
He could
a risky stone gathering.
He could do a risky stone gathering. He could potentially crush his hand or something. Or he could try and build, because we do have 1 stone, so he could try and build the spiral spear and get our mystic weapon level up.
We don't know what the spiral spear or the stone.
Oh, we have to hydrate.
Do.
You know what? I don't have. I'm not drinking that. It's beer. I don't like beer.
There's waters over there. Or you could just go straight liquor.
I think we might go straight liquor.
That's what we all want. That's what they're paying for.
Because I haven't been laughing enough as it is, right?
Yeah. So so I'm gonna break the rule while you're over there because I can't play further on. So thanks, Lizzie, for the hydrate. It is important to hydrate, especially with alcoholic beverages.
Or in that case, dehydrate.
Slowly dehydrate. It's a balance. Let's see.
Shall we clink?
Sure. So I've heard that scenarios and mystery tales are very challenging. Every scenario in Robinson Crusoe is very challenging.
And we have won the first 2, but I think it's because we have Tuco. And all then, I mean, we've already had 2 deaths.
Yeah, but I think that's expected. I would say my assessment right now is it's not any more difficult than the base game challenges.
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons is on the first scenario that we did in this, we focused on getting things like the canned food and the prayer. Oh, we have another prayer book up here too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Which is.
Yep. So we on the first scenario, you had to get stuff off of the ship because we just first arrived to the island, and I think we really concentrated on getting stuff off the ship. And if we hadn't done that, everything else since would have been a lot harder.
Well, they basically said that once you leave the ship.
Yeah, that's it.
What you have is what you have.
Yeah.
So I think we took the approach that, damn it, I don't care if we lose. Let's see if we can get everything that we need for later things. And we just got lucky in that process. So just on that note, when I saw this, it says spend 2 determination tokens to heal a mental wound.
Oh, yes.
So that would be good to. So back to what we were doing, and then we will finish this round out.
Yes. What is Tuco doing? The other half of Tuco.
My question is, are we going to both do the Bible?
Hey, Bill. Hey, Raiders. Thanks for joining us.
Howdy.
How was your boating? Did you crash? I don't know what you do in that game. I only kind of watched a little bit.
What was he doing?
Boating around in the ocean. Hey, Dave, and Hornist. How are you guys?
Dad.
To blue.
Hello. So we're in the middle of the first round where we've decided, now follow me on this, we've decided what we're going to do is we're going to chat, then we're going to play around and focus on what we're doing so we don't get confused and lost on where we are in the round. And then we're going to go back and chat for a while and then continue to, because there's only 6 rounds, right? So we've determined that, you know, we're only going to live so long. And the approach we had prior to this was
confusion.
Confusion. We were missing things. We would go back and we'd go, oh my God, look, we obviously could have done this if we were paying attention. So, 30 seconds in, we already broke the rules, so let's see how this goes. We got to put Tuco someplace.
So Tuco go get a rock, or try and get a rock, or should he try and build a spear that would get our mystic weapon level up from 3 to 4, which we have not used at all yet.
We don't know what it is.
It's going to go against the cultists. There are 3 cultists in our beast deck currently.
It's just another way to fight, except you're fighting.
Well, the cultists can only be fought with the mystic weapons.
That's what I'm saying. You got weapon level, and then you've got the fight. Now we do need to get our weapon level up too, but we can't because we don't have any wood.
Correct.
I say we get
the giggles.
We get the spiral spear. We have 1 stone that we gathered prior, and we do have a mountain space. So I say we put him here, which is this, right?
Yes.
Now it'd be a risky
build.
spear.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if he can handle building a weapon on his own.
Okay, and what's this thing say? Amulet.
That's what let us put these black discs.
Oh, okay. So let's go through
actions.
What we're doing. Actions.
Okay. Build. He's going to try and build his spear.
Okay, so that is these
brown dice. Yes.
And in case you haven't been watching this in prior scenario episodes, we do have points that you can
redeem to make us change the dice face to whatever you want.
Right, and we ran this by Ignacy, and he said it was not cheating. It was actually he understands how Twitter works and Twitch works. And
so in answer to your question, Lizzie, no, there is no other way than confusing for us. That's how we work.
That's right.
Apparently.
So if one was to roll these dice and it came up poorly, someone who's watching the stream could, if they so opted to, redeem, what is it, 1,000 or 1,500 points?
I believe you made it 1,500.
1,500 points to change that die face to any face that they wish.
Alternatively, if we roll well and we're doing too well, you can try and screw us, but we don't recommend that option.
No, but it is an option. That's why we worded it in a way so it's not cheating as much as it is
exactly, because it could go either way.
It's balancing a game that is already very well balanced against us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's see how we do this. We have a success and 1 damage, and who is doing this?
Tuco.
So he will take a wound.
Yeah, he probably should have gone down health.
Well, then we wouldn't have succeeded on this. So he did succeed.
Next time he might need to go get health.
So that means we...
Mystic weapon level goes up 1, and we spent that stone that we should not have left there. We should have put down here when we did it.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
All right. Then we are going to explore.
And is not a risky explore.
Both easy.
So this scenario is the first scenario that's using the different island tiles. They're not island tiles anymore, they are temple tiles. And they are 2-sided, so we have the volcano on top of it, so we don't know what we're getting. Not that we know what we're getting anyway, because we haven't even looked at these tiles at all.
Right. So we need to put that out there.
Okay, so this one has 2 discovery tokens on it.
Okay. I'll look at those in a second.
It has a bird on it, which we do not yet know how to trap, so that is not accessible to us.
In scenario 1, we had to learn how to set traps for fishing and catching parrots to eat.
Hey, Scum. Technically, it's
Scum.
getting their eggs.
There should be a picture of eggs on there. It's very confusing. I think we're eating parrots. That way they can go, no!
We need to pluck
Of
feathers.
all the birds, get the one that actually
Has
talks
thoughts.
back to you and,
Yeah.
and makes you feel bad about the fact that you're going to eat them.
Nice,
Okay.
Scum.
The Scum popped in to say goodnight.
Yep.
Good night. We'll see you next weekend.
Yes.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Our Patreon
One
play
shot,
with
yeah.
One Shot with. So if you want to play a game just like Scum has played, jump into our Incorrigible Party Patreon. Okay. We have
Let me guess,
a
what do we get?
candles. Candles.
A candles.
Yep. Candles is
Where is he?
our
There he is.
little builder guy. We get an extra builder guy. And
It's one-time use.
okay, so this actually goes up here, right? I believe so. Well, you can put him up there.
Yeah.
That makes it easier.
Put that up there.
And then we have a sail plus 2 roof temporary.
Maybe you'll bring 2 extra furry players.
So, can we do this now, or is this a future resource also?
Why does it say temporary?
I don't know. I guess.
That's from the expansion, so I don't even know where I would find
Do you have
that.
the expansion book?
Uh-uh.
Oh, you didn't have the expansion book out? Oh, jeez.
Treasure chest.
Oh, the treasure chest. Okay. Look how Robinson Crusoe is conveniently placed
Right
behind
behind
our
us.
head. This is just happenstance because all our games are in alphabetical order because we are insane. And it's. We should keep those out too. We might need to use those.
The spyglass things.
So
Where there is no rule book.
probably over there with the other rule books.
No, that's the.
Well, there's no rule book to the expansion thing.
Yeah, there's no rule book to the treasure chest. Is what I'm saying. There's no explanation of why that's a temporary thing or what that means or how that works or
Well, it says
any
sail.
of that. Yeah, but it says temporary. How is a roof level temporary?
Well, you spend it when you say, "Hey, it's raining" or whatever. You spend it as a thing. So let's just
I bet you're right.
put it up there.
I bet.
Well, it
you're
doesn't
right.
make any sense any other way.
Extra players that are furry, not players that are extra furry.
So then, is there anything else that happens? We can gather a stone on that tile, but it will take 1 determination token to do anything on that tile.
Yes, correct.
But there's no totem, so we're okay. Next one.
We do not have to shift. We left gaps in between some of the letters so that we don't have to shift the entire wall when we buy a new game.
Oh, we're talking about the shelf.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to leave holes, but it doesn't work out very well because we
Sometimes
tend to
it's a pain in the ass.
buy more than we
Yeah.
need to. And so there is 2 large metal shelves downstairs where games go to rest after they've been used a lot up here, and we don't seem to be using them anymore. We put them down there because we have a problem with not sending them on to their next destination.
Homes where they could be
Which,
loved and cherished as
once we
much as
go
they once were here.
Back to convention
There's
time.
sad games in the basement.
I think we're gonna convention time. We're gonna start letting
Selling,
some of them
yeah.
go, and then we'll make a lot bigger holes here. The thing is, and without getting into a sidetrack as we already had, there's a lot of really good games that we just don't have the people over that are interested in playing those types of games very often, especially over the last year and a half. So you want to hang on to them, but you don't get them to the table for years. Yeah. I'm sure everybody else has this problem.
So, the tile we drew.
Yep.
We got another discovery token.
Yep.
So you want to pull another discovery token.
Yep.
We got a draw and resolve a mystery card, and we got a beast card.
Okay.
We now have a hunt deck with no weapon level.
You want to do this?
Oh, hey, we got a treasure.
Healing herbs.
Nice, because we do have a pot.
And we do have herbs, or medicine. So if you have a pot, you can use medicine, but we already have medicine. So it's basically irrelevant.
Yeah. We got Crocs.
Yeah? Is that the shoes? I hate those shoes. I don't know what. You've got some. You bought some recently.
For wearing, yeah, I got them on right now. For wearing around inside the house, because I can't go barefoot.
Aren't there purpose for they like to be in water?
I mean, they're like garden shoes. I think was originally the purpose.
Yeah.
But I don't ever wear them outside. I just wear them around the house. They're my in the house shoes, because I need the support for my feet.
I never look at your feet.
Who's the one distracting us now? We got Crocs, build the pot invention for free and without using an action. So this does nothing for us.
What?
As we already have the pot.
Okay. Then we go to camping. So we get to move that up 2. We both, now are we using the Bible right away?
Yeah.
All right, so we're both going to get 3 determination tokens. That's going to go up 2 spaces. And the Bible has been read. Here's your tokens.
Thank you.
And we chuck the Bible.
And we get determination tokens.
We get
1,
3
2, 3
each.
for you. 1, 2, 3 for me.
Yep.
Okay. And health. We each get 1 health.
We each get 1 health. Yes, right. So I'll move mine up 1.
Okay.
And you're up to full now, right?
I am up to full now.
Well, you could go 1 more, but because it goes off the thing. Okay, so that is the end of round 1. So now we can chat with everybody.
Just not the end of round 1.
Oh,
that's
right. Well, there's no weather.
There's no weather in this entire scenario, which is great.
Yeah, and there's no. The night phase is we have to eat.
Super fantastic. I'm not reading it. Night phase, yes, we have to eat. So we have to eat our banana and one of our slipper loaves.
Yep, so we don't have to feed our guide because he doesn't consume calories.
He feeds himself because he knows the island or temple or wherever the hell we are.
He should just teach us and gather food for us.
I know, so rude. Yeah. And then do we want to move the camp? Because the negative cost on the tiles does not affect where the camp is.
So if we move it, this only requires a mountain tile to be
out
in
there.
existence?
Yes.
Okay.
Same as the other ones. Yeah, you don't have to be on it.
Okay, so in that case, yeah, because there's no reason not to move it. It's the same basic tile, right?
Yes.
It still would be gathering fish. Now, we can't do the thing on the tile in the camp, right? If it's a camp, if our camp is there was something to do with you can't. There was something to do with you can't.
We can't gather. Like if we needed another food, we can't gather here to get another
right,
food.
But I thought there was something else. Is that got a
this
totem?
cost doesn't apply because the camp's here. It does not have a totem and has the mystery card.
So we really want to move the camp around to a place where there's a totem before we do the search, because that way we won't have to expend the cost.
Now you're thinking.
Well, I was thinking before, I just never said it.
Okay, night phase. That's it. We don't have to discard any remaining food because we only have slipper loaf, and that doesn't go bad.
Would you like to explain what slipper loaf is? It's not a technical Robinson Crusoe game term.
It's a bread loaf, but the 3D print of it looks like a slipper. So therefore, it is a slipper loaf. Britt was saying she likes the 3D prints.
I don't think... here, let me move this to the resource camp. Does this look like a slipper, or does it look like a loaf of bread?
It looks like a slipper.
I mean, you can't put your foot in there unless you want to jam your foot in to have, I guess it would be like insulation, really tight insulation around your foot. But my feet sweat. I don't think I would like
Answer is yes. Skellum says loaf of bread.
Alright. So, and thank you. I found a lot of those on...
You want to show the others real quick?
Okay, well. Give me the bananas and all the stuff. We don't have any out there. So these are just little braziers that I use for D&D. We got a bunch of those. And then we got bananas, and it's a apple, banana, and coconut. And then just regular bananas and wood that is wood in a stump. I don't need to talk about that anymore.
The shelter.
Oh, okay. Well,
and that stuff. I'll just show it real quick.
This is the shelter. which is all basically just different types of pelts, I think. Well, that's what I painted anyway. And then we have the roof. It's hard to get.
The roof is on fire.
And then we have, where was it?
0.
The palisade. And then we have the fighting marker or whatever.
Weapon level
marker.
Morale.
Oh.
Here's morale.
And the morale marker.
Not my skull.
Make sure you put that back on.
It's on 2. Yeah.
And I found them on a. Whoops. Did I hit something?
I don't know what you hit.
I found them on a site to download, one of the
Thingiverse?
3D, probably Thingiverse, yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
we are in
round
between.
one.
We are in between round
Yes.
ones. Did anybody say anything in the chat? Let's check.
I don't know. It scrolled.
I like the shelter. The roof is on
I
fire.
so want to
Awesome.
shuffle the event deck. It sucks so bad.
Whose skull is that? That's a good question. I think it's
Our enemy.
What's that guy that we've been looking for?
Colonel
in this
Percy
scenario?
Fawcett.
Percy Fawcett's skull, more than likely. Let's see. Nice paintwork. Sadly, I have to go. But well, thank you and have a good one. We'll see
you, Carl.
And yeah, cool. So that was round 1. So now we are on to round 2. Any questions? Bye, Carl. All right, so we're now
Would you like the first player marker?
I will love to take the first player marker. Okay, so now we need to
Get a condition.
Yeah,
because this card that we shuffled in is now back. Weakness. I knew that using the magic powers would come at a cost. The first player draws a condition card. Draw another card.
So these are the condition cards.
Yep. Draw.
Now, should I have put the one in that we had already? Probably.
I don't know.
You can. Somebody can get the same condition that they've had prior.
I guess, yeah.
But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 conditions. So there's a 1 in 8 chance.
You know you're gonna get it again, right?
Ah, it's not that one. The condition we received, and who gets this condition?
You.
Oh, because I'm first player. Is self-mutilation. So the subject had been self-harming and explained that the pain was only there to cure for the nightmares and scarring visions of the past.
Oh, Skjalm redeemed. Draw a new card.
Oh! I forgot we had draw a new card. Let's see what would have happened there. Each time you get at least 1 brain damage, you also get a health.
Here's something for use for when you see fit. Could be now, could be later. Use it wisely.
Oh.
Thank you, Skjalm.
All right, well, let's talk about this. This time is each time you get a mental damage, you also get a health damage.
Ooh.
And keep this card as a reminder. So that means it's...
Doubly bad.
It's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. But, I mean, they're all going to be bad.
Well, I only have 1, 2, 3 more. When you get here is when you actually go insane, right? So.
Hi, Grand Who. How are you?
Hey, Grand Who. Okay.
Hello, Grand Who. How are you this evening?
Hi, Grand Who.
Yes.
I do feel like I'm talking very breathy. And all I have to do is stop in the middle of the sentences when I talk.
It is difficult to say a very long sentence.
I starting to understand why you get so pissy. I think we'll take it.
Okay.
It sucks, but they're all going to suck, and the next one could be worse, and this is just... We haven't got a lot of mental damage. We don't get a lot. And you're talking about
But
one,
you are
two.
delusional.
You're talking about 1, 2, 3. Well, we can get rid of that too.
Yes.
This is a very unique time.
Yes,
with
we must
the
do
eye.
that. We have a chance to get rid of one of the delusional tokens.
All right.
So I believe we should do that next round.
Okay, so the things we can do now, because we just pulled the first part of the card for this one, right?
Yes, we must draw another card.
Oh, okay, go ahead and do that. While you're doing that, I'm going to go get some more beverage.
Some more beer or something else?
Some more beer. Lizzie wants me to stay hydrated.
Yes, we are out of the whiskey that we like. We need to make a run to the liquor store. Our event card has a book on it, which means we have to put another mystery card in each one of the 3 stacks. Stumble. In the morning, I went scouting ahead. As I made my way back, I tripped and fell into a burrow. Thanks for the lurk, Britt.
Do you want to explain to anybody else why the hell you're talking the way you're talking?
Nope.
Okay.
The first player draws as many mystery cards as the total delusion tokens all players possess. You must draw 2 mystery cards.
2 mystery cards?
Mystery cards.
Okay. And what do I do?
Resolve them.
All right.
While I add one to each one of these stupid stacks.
Jesus. Okay, so I got an olive lamp. You find an old lantern. God knows how it survived here, not broken and destroyed. Place 2 black discs on this card. Remove a black disc from the card to ignore 1. What is that? Trap. I believe that's a trap card. So we get 2 of them. We can ignore trap cards.
Yes, that is a trap. Which will come in handy when we are exploring these decks.
Did you check the time when you started talking?
I did. I have 3 more minutes.
Okay, wow. Seems like it. Okay, perseverance. We have, let's see. Oh,
Dave, I am ashamed of you. You are not morning drinking.
I didn't look at the chat. I just sensed that Dave said something about beer. And I don't know if he's asking, but I'm drinking, let's see here. I'm drinking Dirty Bastard right now.
Dave, are you not supposed to be at work? I am not saying that I am not glad that you are here with us. Just curious.
Maybe he is at work. He's just watching on his phone. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with chemicals? In a lab. What could possibly go wrong in a lab?
I do not want you to turn into Superman, Dave. Or Spider-Man. Or any of the others.
Those are all... That's what you come up with?
Toxic.
Those are all things
The
that
Toxic
would be
Avenger.
good. Ah, there you go. Toxic Avenger.
Do not turn into the Toxic Avenger. Oh, it's a public holiday.
Oh,
That is very nice.
we don't get a lot of those here in
We
the
do
United
not.
States. Okay. Perseverance.
You will try to turn into the Public Avenger, or you will try to not turn into the Toxic Avenger, is what I meant to say.
Did you say public
I did.
Avenger? A public Avenger? That's a vigilante. Okay. I grazed the written words. I grazed the written words on the scroll with my fingers. This is tiny text.
That is what Marty and Tony are constantly complaining about.
Although I didn't know the language, I understand it. Keep this card. When you're using the character's special ability, you may choose to resolve the effect twice. After use, get 1 brain damage and shuffle this card into the event deck. So,
What are you doing?
so
I'm sorry. What are you doing?
keep this card when you're using your character's special ability, which in my case is I can discard 2 determination tokens to heal 1 brain damage. So I could heal 2 brain damage. But after use, get 1 brain damage and shuffle this card into the event deck. So I'm going to keep it here. And if I use it, then we have to put it in there.
Yes.
And I doubt that I will use it. Just because I'm not supposed to read the bottom. There's a lot of things I'm not supposed to be reading right now, like the chat.
All right, that was the event phase. morale phase, you get...
Don't we get... Okay, yeah.
2 determination tokens.
That would be me.
That would be you.
So now I have 5 determination tokens. I can do some things, right? I could spend 2 and use the prayer book and get 1 more mental health, but I don't think we want to do that right yet. I'm not in dire need.
Okay.
Then there's something... Is there other things that we can do with spending determination tokens? I can't prepare discard 3 to draw 1 starting equipment card. I don't think I want to do that. There's also, can't you do something with just determination tokens that you can... I thought there was something, maybe I was the base game. You could do something with them if you discarded them.
No, it's just always your power. You gotta use a power.
Okay, I must have been thinking about the old card. Okay, so therefore, nothing going on there. Oh, I could... Okay, now we just need to go to the...
Production phase?
Production phase. Here's your guy back.
Thanks.
So, we get 1 food, so we have 1 loaf of bread and we have some bananas. So we have enough food to get us into the night phase this time.
This time.
So it might not be a bad idea to get some food if possible. We do have a fish.
It would go bad.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, unless we got 1. And then
Well, we have 1.
We would eat the 2 bananas and keep the sliver loaf.
Yeah, that would help us for next round.
So, yeah,
if
we
you
could
wanna
potentially...
do a risky...
Gather.
We
do need to explore.
So I think if we put 1 guy here...
We had to put 2 guys here. So we can get rid of the delusion token.
So I guess I'm going to do that to
Why
get
don't you
rid
have
of
Tuco help you?
Alright, that's fine. And then, well, we got to...
Ooh,
Yeah, put me on top of Tuco. That's the way Emily likes it. And then we have, what? So we have me and Tuco left. Do we want to do...
We should do another explore because we need to find these map pieces. And we can't look through these stupid decks that are growing until we find the totem tiles.
I think you're right. Okay.
I have a person left.
Do we want... How's your health?
Well,
Health is good.
I mean, should I go to the card with you and let Tuco heal? Because he's getting low.
Yep. In that case, Emily's on top. Either case. Emily's still on top.
It took me a second. So are we happy with these actions?
You asking me?
I am asking you.
Yes.
So.
The only other thing we could do would be to go fight an animal to get some food.
But we don't have any weapon level. And we don't
have
have wood.
We do have a pistol.
We do.
That would be risky. So we need to get some wood. So we need to explore.
Because
hopefully these new tiles have wood on them somewhere.
I didn't look. I would assume so.
I certainly hope so, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, let's do it. That's the end of laying everything out. So what do we do?
None of these are okay. Yeah, we're good. The ritual. 2 people discard a delusion token.
And
you are no longer delusional.
2 people?
2 people discard one delusion token.
All right, that's good.
They're not going to let you get rid of these things that easily.
No. All right.
Okay, and then we are not building anything.
No.
We're not gathering anything. We are doing 2 secure explores.
Right. So pull the tiles.
First one.
Are you flipping it? Because you're not... Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll flip it.
All right. Because they're... Yeah.
We have a beast, and we have a discovery token, and I'm pretty sure that means put another beast in there. No, that means...
That means a cultist.
If you explore and reveal a tile with a green beast stampy, draw 1 card from the cultist deck, and shuffle it into the hunting deck.
That's the hunting deck, right?
That is the hunting deck.
Yep. That is, yeah.
So now at least one of these is a cultist, potentially more, because there were 3 cultists in the beast deck when we started.
Who was... It was... What is this for? So who was on that?
Me.
You?
Me.
So you get... So we have a map with a cross, and that can be turned in for 5 determination tokens.
If you have the map...
Yep, which
you
we
can
do.
Get 5 determination tokens.
Yep. So we can
Nice.
turn that in
Just
now
go ahead and
if
do
you
that,
want to, and then put 5 determination tokens up there.
Yeah, and then it goes in the comment pool. So that's 5.
Yeah.
So they are gonna go.
They're gonna go there.
There.
Okay. Then
You are exploring with Tuco. You get. Oh, we found a totem.
awesome. Okay.
Mystery card.
Yeah.
Beast card.
Yeah.
A lot of beasts on this in this temple.
Mystery card. Oh, this is straight out of the Incorrigible Party podcast. Unlucky incident. Once again, the island shows its ominous face. Book. In other words, you gotta shuffle another card into each of those things that we have to dig through to be able to win the game.
There are so many cards in these decks now.
Where does this go?
Up
Okay.
there. This sucks. This really sucks.
Yes. I agree.
You agree
But
with me? That this sucks?
I do agree with
Oh,
this.
I put that's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there. What are you doing?
Taking my guy back. Taking half of my guy back.
I was picturing his little legs, like from the waist down, around,
Right.
and the arms are moving with the waist up.
Exactly. So we can now gather, try to gather in that deck. Now remember, we have 6 rounds.
We do.
And
this is
there
round
are
2.
3 decks that you can, when you do the gather action, go through and
Up
gather.
to 3 cards.
3 cards of how many is in each deck now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So 9.
And only 1 is what we want from each
Yeah.
deck.
And every time one gets added in, we shuffle again. So, probably not going to happen. We only have 4 more rounds left, so.
Weather phase, there is no weather.
No.
Food phase, night phase, I mean. Do we want to move the camp? I don't see any reason to.
Not at this point. No.
Okay, we're gonna eat our banana and our slipper loaf.
Yeah. We need to get 1 piece of wood. There was no wood on that, was there?
No. No wood anywhere to be seen.
We're going to be just exploring before, and then not even getting the opportunity. So somebody has to go.
We're gonna have to risky explore.
We're going to have to do risky gathers. 2 people are going to have to do risky gathers to be able to try to find the cards. Matter of fact, we might even do
Wonder
3
if
people.
2 people can gather from the same
Look,
temple at once.
Here we go. If we do 3 riskies, then that's all 9 cards potentially.
I'm wondering if more than one person can gather from the same temple at once.
Can you
Same total.
gather in the base game? Can you gather? Multiple people can gather at different
From the same resource, though?
I
don't think so.
No. I don't know. See if it says it. I would think you'd almost have to be able to because there's not enough time.
I think we should have been doing more risky explorers up to this point and exploring more.
Well, maybe we can do that now. But you're probably right. That was probably a dire mistake that we made.
Yeah, because we're on round 3 now.
All right.
And I think we're screwed.
So this goes back to you, and then we take our little chat break and see what's going on in the chat. Which, let's see, Super McDad.
It's New Zealand Veterans Day,
There you
which
go.
is called Anzac Day.
And this, called what? Where's it? I can't hardly see it. And if that's why, it's actually called I Am Foreign. Remember, contribution and sacrifices made. Yes, as a kids, and we didn't attend the dawn service, but yesterday.
They recently Mondayized it.
Mm.
Mondayized the day off.
I wonder if we'll get another holiday added at some point. We seem to be, in the U.S., we're way.
We value work too much.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't get a lot. I think typically it's like 5 or 6
Capitalism!
holidays. Well.
Round 3, morale or event phase. Oh, stretch. I got it. Ah, I got it.
Here's your other half of your body.
It's another freaking book.
Okay. Well.
We need to shuffle those still.
Yeah.
Snapping point. It's been weeks since we last saw our homes. Each player must discard 1 determination token. You got one?
I have 5.
Give me one. So if we put 2 people on this card, each player gets 1 determination token. If we don't, each player rolls a green heart die and resolves its effects. If we put 1 person in a paint on this card, this event card, we draw 1 mystery card on a reserve treasures.
We have 3. What happens if we don't?
If we don't, the first player draws 1 mystery card on a resolve mystic beasts or monsters.
Trap? Oh, is that one of them a trap?
Beast. That's beast. Mystic beast or beast.
Yeah.
Beast. So
I don't think we have time to worry about that.
I don't want to go against.
I know, but we're wasting a valuable
actually,
resource.
it would be you.
Or
we don't have. Well, I guess we do have.
Or
pistol.
I mean, I think we fight the beast. We take the risk because we need, like you just said, we need to go. Our time's running out. We need to go do risky explores and we need to do risky searches.
Thanks for the alert, Grand Hill.
Agreed?
Yeah.
All right. So is it that time? Did we get resources?
We need to. Did we morale? We didn't morale.
We didn't.
So I get 2 determination tokens back.
Yep.
What? Okay, I can raise our weapon level by 1.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll spend 2 of these bad boys.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have 2 left? You can go do about another.
Can you do twice in 1 round?
You can spend determination tokens anytime that you want to.
Maybe I'll save them because we do need them to do shit on the tiles and crap. And then if we need it, I can. Oh, hey, look! I got 2 determination level. I need to shuffle these. Production phase. We get a food. So now we at the end of this round, we either need to gather another food or we need to. All that stuff's supposed to move down out of the future resources.
Oh yeah. It's really busy up here.
It is. It's getting quite crowded
I'm gonna
in our storage
try
area.
to stack stuff here so.
So we're going to explore.
What are we gonna do with those herbs? I'm just gonna put it down here on the medicine because we can't do anything with it. There's paint. We have a amulet. We have torches, which we haven't used yet. A sling and a sail. And we got to remember but we're not really using them for anything. We could use them to build something if we had a stone.
He'll go with us through the next scenario too if we don't have to build anything.
Okay. Well, he could go down and get a white paint. Then we could use.
We have 3 white paints.
Okay, that's true.
That we don't know what to do with.
Well, one of them is that.
Yeah.
So.
We could get a treasure potentially. We only draw 1 card. If it's treasure, we get it.
Yeah. So candles, which we're not using for anything else, could give us a treasure.
Okay, so we are going to explore.
Yep.
I mean,
risky explorers.
That's a risky, or that's a guaranteed. The map man can't go by himself.
I think there's no.
We gotta
somebody's got to go
gather,
here.
Yeah.
Do we want to? We don't need to guarantee the gather, right?
You got to roll to see.
I know, but do we have?
I think we have to guarantee that. I would rather guarantee that than an explorer.
It's all about
I
time.
I can do another explorer here, and then we still have. Oh, Tuco didn't get his health last time. We completely forgot about him. Okay.
We got 2.
We have 2 Tucos.
So he can go. Put him under me. And 1 under.
You can get another food.
There you go.
Do we want to guarantee a food or guarantee explorer? I think I'd rather guarantee an explorer. Because we have canned food. If we absolutely need it.
Yeah.
Or
we're wasting time with guarantees. We need to be risking. I think we need to do that.
Hand me a paint.
I think we need to do that and
Potentially get a treasure.
Or we could actually use candles because we haven't been doing anything.
He can only build. He can't do anything else.
Oh, that's right.
Famous last words.
I think that's what we have. We have to be risky on some stuff.
What?
Okay, let's
What?
do it. Let's
What?
do it. No.
What?
I was just.
What?
I was just gonna add more risk to it.
We can't spend 2 of those determination tokens. No. Yeah, I can spend 2 of those determination tokens to get our weapon level up and more if we want to.
Probably not a bad idea.
Let's do that.
Something seems really loud. Is the music background?
Is the music too loud? Because we're hearing it.
That could just be me and my dog.
David Dab has 3,000 points.
He's just saying.
Just saying.
He's saying.
Just saying.
Be risky is what Dave is saying.
Yeah, so the map man can only go with somebody, so might as well guarantee that. You got to gather. You got to get some fish for us.
By the way, if you've ever seen Map Man, look it up on YouTube. Hilarious.
Map man.
Men. Yeah, no. Hilarious stuff. You should watch it. Okay, ready? We ready?
I'm thinking, is there anything else? There's nothing else we can do.
No. I mean, other than just do risky gather of stone rather than guaranteed.
But why? Why gather stone?
We don't know yet. I think it's going to bite us. We could make paint. We could. Oh, we need a stone to be able to get our spiritual spear up.
It's on 4.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Okay. We're spending this paint, and we are going to draw 1 card, and it's going to be a treasure, right? It's not a treasure. It's a big ape. Grape ape. Goes away.
Okay.
Okay. So
that
Tuco, done.
goes back. Okay.
This card is done.
Yep.
Then we go to build, nothing, gather. You are trying to gather. That's a guarantee to gather, which means you get to draw up to 3 cards. So you get to resolve them, so do one at a time.
One at a time. So the first one is Wild Dog. A black wild dog jumps on you. Gain 2 health. In other words, lose 2 health. If you have less than 4 on your weapon level.
Which we do.
We do, so I lose.
Oh, no. If we spend one of our pistola.
Yep, do that. And that's temporary 3, so that gets us so I don't lose it. So that is done.
You want to go again?
Yeah, go again. Secret instructions. Defensive paintings. Put a little blue head guy on your character board. Player with a blue head can ignore -1 damage or mental damage when fighting a cultist. Mystic damage. So give me a little token.
You have to build that. You have to build a defensive paintings. You need mountain and white paint, and you have to build it.
So this goes into this area?
Yeah.
Alright.
You gotta go again?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Did you get the map? Hell no.
Ropes. You can use them to reinforce your shelter. +1 palisade or +1 roof.
Oh.
So I might as well put +1 palisade.
Yeah. That's not bad.
So
that's done.
Away.
Yeah.
Well, we've eliminated 3 of the 10. Alright. So that's that.
Do your risky fishing.
Risky fishing, which
gray
is dice. Gray. Get 2 determination tokens and a card.
And a card. Mist. The mist draped everything in my surroundings. I walked for hours trying to get out, but it was still there, thick and all-consuming. When I finally reached the camp, the mist was still present, as if it were clinging on to me. Shuffle this card into the event deck. Almost got it.
Okay. So that's it for the... Oh, and I gotta do a risky...
That's what you just
that's
did.
what I just did.
That's what you just did.
Alright, so we get a food though. Or no,
No,
I
we
failed.
don't.
I failed. Okay.
You got away. And it was this big!
Yeah. That's what they all say. And then,
Explore. Guarantee explore first. Thanks, Map Man. We have... Ooh, we found another totem.
no wood.
No wood.
I'm
Still
telling
no
you,
wood.
I think we're screwed on the wood.
But we have another place we can fish, and we get a mystery card.
And I think they're not giving us wood because the palisade and the roof is not a big issue because we don't have a lot of
Weather.
weather. So the stone is replacing the wood, because if you see, there's a lot of places to gather stone. So I'm betting you
We should be gathering some
we
stone.
should be gathering stone. Just because we don't know why we need to doesn't mean we shouldn't be doing it. That's sound logic,
Is
by the way.
confusing.
Okay.
So it's a trap card. It's an exploding sack. Dust
Oh.
explodes right into your face. Draw and resolve one trap card. Why would you draw a trap card to
Well-
make you draw a different trap card? This doesn't do anything to me except make me draw another trap card.
And it's naughty. Plus, we can get rid of the trap with the oil lamp if we wanted to.
Well, let's see what it is. I have to draw a trap card.
Okay. Exploding sack.
There it is. Black slime.
Yeah, I agree, Dave. Rude.
You are covered in disgusting black slime. If there is a special wound on your player board, gain 3 wounds. We don't need I don't have a special wound, so we don't have to use that. So all these are going away.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, risky explore.
Success with a wound.
But I did it.
Yep.
But I
Good,
did
good,
it.
good, good. All right. So what did we get? Wood?
Not the totem. We got
Wood?
We did get wood. We got a discovery.
Okay. Always excited when we get wood. Somebody wants to become famous. Sweet. I don't know if I wouldn't want to become famous, really. You know, what, do you get anything out of that?
Well, I mean, people fawn all over you. Sometimes they give you stuff.
I don't want people bothering to talk to me about, you know, how great I
you
am.
are?
Yeah, I don't need that affirmation.
You don't need any more people saying how great you are, you mean?
I don't need any people saying how great I am. That's all really within how you feel about yourself, not really how others feel about you. That's all fake.
It's a good thing that you are so self-confident that you don't need the constant reassurance.
It is
Because
good.
I don't give it to him.
It is good. No, you don't.
Oh, shit.
Do we
What
want?
did you
Okay, so we have a beast, +1 beast into the hunting deck.
Okay. That needs to be shuffled.
So does that just go in there and we just spend it
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gone. Here, shuffle that.
Okay.
I pulled a terrible scream trap card. You hear a terrible scream behind you. Discard all of your determination tokens.
No, we can get rid of it
I
with
only
the
have
olive
2.
oil. Oh, okay.
And we got some up there, so.
Yeah. You
Let's
should have
keep that
spent
for
them.
some-
See, you should have spent them.
Sure, spin 'em. Let's keep that for something bad.
Okay.
Hey, where my mods at?
We don't get a lot of. Oh. Yeah. Does anybody know how to help
I mean, I can
Exparola 9921? You know, have you ever heard of Exparola 9921? Is he famous?
Ah, Leland got it. Thank you, Leland.
Is he? I mean, you would think somebody with that could help out becoming famous would at least have some fame already associated with him, right? That's how you best sell your product, is if you can back your product up.
You'd think.
And
Some people are all talk, though.
Exparola 9921 has not sold me that the fame could come if I follow bigfollows.com. Ooh, now I'm promoting him.
How dare you? So that's done with the action phase. We're on to weather phase. There is no weather, so skip that. We'll go to night phase. Guess what?
We're on round 3?
No, we don't have. We are on round 3. Yeah, we're ending round 3. We
Oh,
don't have
shit.
enough food unless we dig into our canned
We're gonna
storage.
have to use 1 banana in our canned food. So now we're back to having to.
This is difficult.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
Fuck it. I mean, screw it.
But you can't say fuck it and then screw it afterwards and make it sound like the fuck it went away. Once the
did.
fuck it's out there.
Leland edited it out.
Oh. You're gonna get ban hammered on this.
Okay, so do we want to move I think we need to move the camp. Because we still need to do some more
Yep.
exploring because we have 1 totem missing.
If we move it up here,
Oh,
we're still one
we
away.
had to spend a torch in order to do that gather there.
Alright.
Hey, Brown Beard Gaming, is it Richmond? Hello.
You're Richmond. It's
How are
probably
you?
Richmond. I don't think TJ.
Are we going to go here?
Well, if we do we have to go 2 away to get to the other one?
We do. So let's go in the middle.
Let's go there, yeah.
Split the difference.
And then hopefully the one that's here is number 3, and then we're not officially screwed. And we can get wood.
He wants to know what you're drinking.
I am drinking.
Oh, we can't get a parrot though.
No, but we can get wood, which we need to be able to get our weapon level up. And I am drinking Dirty Bastard.
You dirty bastard.
I don't know how often do people buy a beer based on the bottle or image on the bottle or the
name.
Name. Now, I've had Dirty Bastard before, and I enjoyed it, so that's why I've got another 6-pack of Dirty Bastard. But I found that a lot of the good beer, the kind of beer that I like, comes in 4-packs, and they're expensive. But I usually get...
you ain't a cheap date.
Well, I don't usually drink all 4 on a date. You remember when we used to have dates?
No, I don't. We're old.
Can we still have dates as a...
yeah, you still have dates when you're married. Yeah.
We don't. We tend to just drive through.
Well, we've been on dates. I mean, when we had our anniversary.
What do you do on a date anymore? Nobody goes to the movies because you're more comfortable and you can do movies at home.
See, that is you, mainly. Wait, I'm not.
What would you want to do on a date?
Are
we in between rounds?
We are.
Yeah, so we can talk. So what would you want to do on a date? I mean,
we
used to go out. Well, we would go see a movie, go out to dinner. I don't know. What does Richmond do on a date? Richmond has a small child, so therefore Richmond doesn't go on dates anymore.
Probably not very often.
So yeah, those days are.
Oh, shoot! We were supposed to be reading stuff.
Okay. Do on what?
Did we find them? We didn't. When we found these totems.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have read 317.
Yeah, both sets of grandparents live 12 hours away. They're down. Are they in the Cincinnati area? I guess I shouldn't say that. Are they 12 hours from where you are? Are they close to us? That way they could watch our 15-year-old if necessary.
The stone edifice was covered with a thick shroud of greenery which had broken through the windows and doors and turned the once respectable building into a dark, rundown ruin. With a torch in hand, I anxiously crossed the threshold. There was a dimness inside that confused my sense of sight. My eyes acclimated to the darkness, so the light of the torch revealed more details in the shadows. But it was already too late. There was a man standing ahead of me. His black marking glittered monstrously.
Oh, there's the word.
Got it.
Isn't it fun when you finally figured out what it is?
On his sweaty, muscular warrior body. Oh.
She's looking at me because,
He held a stone machete in his right hand. His black eyes stared at me, terrified. I gulped. Discard 1 necklace thingy.
Oh, yeah.
And read paragraph 329. Throw an amulet at him and try to run away. Or get -1 mystic weapon level and read paragraph 330. Fight him. Or read paragraph 331. Run away. Do we throw an amulet at him?
We have 1.
Or do we try and fight him? Or do we run away?
Our fighting level, mystic fighting, I would assume.
Is that a 4? Yeah. Yes.
Is that a 4? And we don't have anything we can adjust that. The gun doesn't help or anything like that.
Well, we could build another spear. You know what I noticed though when, like with the recordings on the End of the World where we're playing as ourselves?
Yeah.
I don't notice my accent when we're talking, but when I listen back to myself and stuff like that, I really hear the way I say things. And I hear the Kentucky coming out.
Yeah.
Like dog. Dog is
dog.
So yeah. Yeah, like so when Tommy was little, he would say dog, and I was like, why is he saying it like that? Where did he get that? And then I realized it's me. I say it like that.
Here you go, Richmond. It's that Central Kentucky coming out. She's Northern Kentucky. She's
basically Cincinnati.
Basically over the river.
Yeah.
I mean, when
over the river. Anyway, are we going to throw an amulet at him and try to run, fight him, or run away?
I'd say we fight him. Y'all have an accent? Question mark. Y'all have an accent?
Probably not as strong as yours, Horace. But yeah, I hear it. How far are we through the campaign? We're on session 3 of 5.
Yeah. Halfway through 3. So we are exactly in the middle of the campaign. We took a couple weeks off because we're old and lazy.
Other stuff to... No, we had other stuff going on.
Oh, we did.
I mean, 2 weeks ago was because we were old and lazy. Last week we had stuff going on.
Yeah.
Does anybody have an opinion on what we should do?
I think we fight. If we're weapon level 4 of mystic fighting level,
Yeah.
I think we go for it. Because we don't want to lose the amulet. I don't know why we need the amulet, but apparently we need amulets and we need to get more stone because of things that are going to happen in this book, apparently.
Can we build another amulet?
Yeah, there was let's see, stone
Okay.
amulet. Yeah.
So we need more stone.
We need
okay.
more stone, which is what we've been avoiding doing.
So we're going to fight him? Try and fight him?
I think so. I think we got it. We got 4. Let's
Everybody
do it.
good with fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, take our mystic fighting level down 1.
Yeah.
As soon as I find 3... Oh. Okay, do we have a fight level 3? We do.
Yes. So we get 1 fight level?
I think we get 1 fight level back because it's not a negative. It says 1.
Yeah.
So we get 1 fight level back.
Okay.
Thanks, David Dave. We get 2 madness.
Characters?
This is... Who found the first?
It was me.
It was you, so you would get 2 madness.
Oh.
Ooh, that takes us past a breakdown.
Now, wait a second. Wait a second. I can discard 2 to heal 1 madness, which I would have done. Which would have been back here, so I need to get rid of 2 of these. And we're okay.
Are we winning, Britt says.
We are...
Not dying. We're not dead yet. We're fighting a... how is he described?
If we were a teeter-totter, we're standing in the middle.
His black marking glittering monstrously on his sweaty, muscular warrior body. That's who we're fighting.
They call them teeter-totters over there?
Seesaw?
Seesaws or teeter-totters? What is it in Europe?
Hey, we get 1 discovery token.
Rope! Which we already have.
I don't like these. Teeter-totter. Seesaw, yeah. Got it. Okay.
Is teeter-totter a local thing? Seesaw here, yeah. You know what I'm talking when I say teeter-totter? Do you guys know what that?
Teeter-totter.
So, what do we want to do with the rope?
Just put it up there in case we ever lose the card, I guess.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll put the herbs back up there in case we lose the pot.
Seesaw in New Zealand.
Yeah, but he knew what it was.
Okay, so for finding the second temple, totem thing.
Obviously not called a seesaw in Denmark. Is that obvious to you? Why?
Oh, because that would be English. Seesaw would be English, and they don't speak English.
They have terms that we use.
What's it called in Denmark? So I'm going to read 313.
Called a vippy. Or a vipy? Vippy? And does that translate to something that means balance or up and down or...
Behind a tall column covered with thick ivy was a winding stone stairway leading to the vault below. I slowly started down the stairs, holding a torch in one hand and tracing the cold stone wall with the other. When I reached the bottom, I found myself standing at the head of the corridor. Looking into the darkness, I saw a hunched figure hiding just outside the sphere of light emanating from my torch. Mind Sponger? Decide.
Mind Sponger.
Question mark. Decide. Discard 1. What was the necklace thing called?
Amulet.
And read paragraph 323 to cast him out. Or get -1 mystic weapon level and read paragraph 324 to fight him. Or read paragraph 325 to try to hide. Cast him out, fight, hide.
Well, your character, your local D&D character,
Defenda.
hides every time she does anything.
Well, because
she
if I
attacks,
hide,
hides.
I'm supposed to be able to get sneak attack advantage on my next attack, which I never remember.
Yeah.
So if I successfully hide, I can get advantage.
So what
on my
you're
next
telling
attack.
me is you make sure you do the roll to see if you hide, but then you never take the benefit for doing that.
And if I hide well, he can't attack me. He's less,
well, yeah,
less
I
likely
call
to
that
attack
the
me.
chicken shit ability.
Well, I mean, that's like Bill's blink. My war cry. I hide.
So, yes. So
Or Falzarin's blink.
My point being, well, Bill might blink. I don't know. Is Bill still there?
So are we going to cast him out, fight, or hide? Anybody have an opinion?
Okay, my point was, I don't want to lower the mystic level down again.
Well, it came right back up this time.
Yeah, that's true. So I was thinking hide.
Don't do anything dangerous. I need to nip out for a hot minute. I'll answer for Bill. Rude.
That is what Bill would say.
That is what Bill would say.
Good job. Good job covering. It's like a Bill mod. All right, that made me laugh. Kill me.
Billbot. It's a Billbot. Do you want to try and? I don't want to fight him.
I think we hide. I mean, I don't want to chuck an amulet at him because it's going to take us another stone to even make another amulet. And I think hide or fight.
Cast him out. Cast him out. You throw the amulet at him and try and cast him out.
I thought she was saying, well, hide, fight, or do the other thing. Really narrowing it down for us. But I think hide. I'll let everybody else put their 2 cents in. We are at a 4 fighting level, so if we do kill him or whatever, we may get something out of it, right? We did last time. We got our thing back, and we got something else, right?
Discovery token, which is rope. That we don't need.
Oh, shit. I forgot about self-mutilation. I go down one more. Every time you lose a mental, you lose a... I can redeem a reroll, so... I don't think there's a roll. I think you just lose the thing. So.
Yeah. So we're going to fight?
Shoot. She says shoot. That's a fighting word. Do it.
That's a fighting word.
Yep.
324. I hesitated only for a moment. I grasped my weapon firmly and walked into the darkness with a torch in one hand and a short spear in the other. Mind Sponger! I heard the shout in my mind. The sound pierced my brain, but I knew they were just tricks and delusions. I sped up my pace, now running towards the creature hiding in the dark. When I got close enough, I lifted my spear and pushed it towards the figure with all my strength. I felt the tip hit its target, and then all I remember was a blinding flash. When I woke up, I was alone. Yes, 2 blue! Ooh, discard delusion token.
That's you have one.
That's me, yes, that's me. Discard the
That's
delusion
good.
token.
Those are hard to get rid of, so perfect.
Get 2 wounds.
That's not good.
And 2 determination tokens. And
That's
morale goes up.
All right, so that gives us
Good
some health.
call on that, Britt.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well.
Yay! No! Yay!
Do we want to look and see what would have happened if we would have hid? Just you read it, and we'll look at the expression on her face. That way, it won't give anything away for people who want to play the game. Well, they should be watching this anyway if they want to play it. But just with the expression on her face, without saying any words, say if it was a good call or a bad call. If it was a good call, smile. If it was a bad call, go, eh. Okay, perfect. All right. Good to know. All right. 3 thumbs up. That's aggressive. And you have to invite a friend over.
Okay, so that's our actions. Weather phase, nothing. Night phase. No, wait. Where the hell are we?
See? We lost track. I think we're at.
Where we done? We were done with Night Face. We just ate.
Yes.
And then I realized we hadn't read the.
That's
paragraphs.
right. We were going back over. So we have to do. You did that for 2 also, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're back on.
Okay, so now we're going into round 4. You get first player.
Britt is now lurking.
Thanks for the lurk, Britt.
Okay.
Event card.
Yes. What time is it in Britland right now?
12:45.
Lunchtime.
A.M.
Or no, a.m. Oh, what the hell are you
Middle of the
still
night?
doing up?
Yeah. Mausoleum. It's another freaking book.
Jesus.
Well, we don't have to search. No, we didn't find the map.
We did not. But we have. We're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to search 1 and 2 next time. We're gonna have to.
Yeah. The place emanated a strange chill. Put a negative person
Oh dear God! Not on the gather.
on each temple tile with a torch icon.
Ah! That's the 2 ones we have to look at. Along with a bunch of others, but still. And we're gonna have to burn through our torches here.
Yes.
So it's gonna take 2 people and a torch, and it'll still be risky.
Yes. We can put 3,
We could put 3.
but
We're wasting time. Jesus, on every one of them?
yeah. Everyone
And we
has
still
a
have to
torch.
do another search because we have to get the 3.
Explore, yeah.
I don't see how you possibly win this thing. There's too many levels of.
We should have been doing risky. We should explore a lot more explorers.
All right, so
Morale phase, you get 2 determination tokens and a health.
okay, so I'll
is
take
good.
the health, and I'll go ahead and discard 2 to heal 1 mental to get it away from the edge, and I can get an equipment card if I want, but that's not going to be anything we want right now.
Ew.
Okay, and
And production, right? So where you're producing just a wood, no food,
yep.
because we don't know how to hunt parrots.
Okay, and this stuff all came down, but it doesn't really matter. So we're going to use 2 of our 4 remaining torches, and it will do it risky. We still get to retain those torches, right? Or do they go away? Because most of the time,
fail?
yeah, most of the time with resources like wood and stuff, if you fail, you don't lose the resource.
It doesn't say.
I would assume it would be like every other resource.
It says discard 1 torch, otherwise you cannot take an action on that tile.
So it sounds like you're discarding it prior to taking the action. So therefore, that means, due to the torches alone, we have to go 3 people on each one, or we're going to just be wasting the torch.
That's a lot of freaking people.
Yeah, but we're going to be throwing the torch away, and
We don't have.
Yeah, you'd have to take Tuco, and then me, and we're not, and we wouldn't be. And it's plus 1 person, right?
Yeah, so
one's going to have to be risky, and one's going to be
because we have to
guarantee.
explore still, because we have to find that 3rd.
Did you reshuffle 1, 2, and 3 decks?
I did not yet.
Yeah, because that would. Those braziers are hot.
They are very hot.
Better use your little
I like
rubber hands.
So my tongs, the issue is the tippy points of it are too flexible
Limp.
and make it difficult to pick things up, unless you're using it like right from the middle of the palm area. You gotta palm it.
Gotta palm it.
Gotta palm it. So many cards in these decks now. We're not gonna make this. We're not gonna.
No, it's going to be impossible, especially with the 1 extra guy, because it was going to be somewhat okay if we did riskies. We might have been able to do it, but now you have to put 2 there, and that's still risky. So we're screwed. There's no possible way we're going to be able to find.
Unless we get extremely lucky.
Well, we're going to do 1 and 2 right now, and you're going to find a...
Oh, you know what?
You could do risky...
If we don't put anybody here, we're going to have to roll.
You can do a risky explorer, right?
No, because the explorer guy, Mapman, he has to go someplace with somebody. He can't go by himself. Hey, Sarastro, how are you guys? How you doing?
Oh, you're kidding me. How you doing? Good
Love
to
you
see
too.
Good to see you. If you want to see this mess that we're in right now, we're basically just trying to see how long we can survive.
Last.
We die.
This scenario is not going well.
Have you ever played Robinson Crusoe? I'm sure you have. It is
the Mystery Tales.
We're on our third. We did all the base game, then we did the
Voyage of the
Beagle expansion, and now we're doing Mystery Tales. And this one's a rough one. We're not gonna pull through. We have a couple more turns to go through.
We're in round 4. We have to find 3 pieces of the map. There's 1 piece in each one of these decks. There's 3 of these decks. The decks have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards in them now, and we can only do 3 at a time, and we have to resolve the effects of each one.
So it's basic Robinson Crusoe. You're screwed from the beginning, and you're not gonna win more than likely. But yeah, okay. So let's go. Where are we at? And Richmond believes in us, and that's all. Actually, all I ever really cared about, really.
Late night editing. What are you painting now?
Oh yeah, what's the next one? There's a lot of. I need you to go back and do some more Kingdom Death Monster stuff. We're gonna be doing. We played all the old Kingdom Death Monster stuff we played for probably 2 or 3 months every Sunday.
A while.
And now we're waiting till the
Gambler's Chest.
Gambler's Chest comes out. So I've been doing, as you know, the Phoenix. I just finished up, and a number of the others. So if anybody doesn't know who Sarastro is, go check out his channel.
He's an amazing
for
painter,
painting.
mini painter.
Everything that I'm painting, I watch his tutorials and learn everything he teaches me, and basically anything that I paint has been through his tutelage. So definitely, if you're a mini painter, check his channel out. Awesome stuff, and the music's awesome. He does all his own music. You won't be disappointed. So
shall we try to gather?
Where were we at? Gathering?
Yeah. You want to do your guaranteed gathers?
Richmond, do you believe that I'm going to be okay? Oh, it's a guaranteed gather, so it's like I have Richmond with me already.
Right, but you have to pull 3 cards and resolve them.
Yep, let's do it.
What is it?
Well, it's not what we want. It's
great.
Black fluid. The temperature dropped, and I noticed a strange black fluid seeping from beneath the ground. I wanted to run, but I couldn't move. Decide. Discard 1 amulet, or each character gets a wound.
I'm 1 away from making morale go down, but we're way up there on morale.
Let's chuck the amulet. Well, we are pretty good. We are pretty good on health, but you're getting down there. Let's chuck the amulet. We need to make more amulets.
He said he'll get back to KDM once he gets his game back from his friend. Got stuck there during lockdown.
Yeah, I think you guys had a group you were playing with, I believe you said. Yeah, it's a brutal game just like this game. It's more brutal than Robinson Crusoe.
Going again?
Yeah. But the minis are better than Robinson Crusoe. Piece of the map.
We got a piece of the map!
I touched the stone statue, and suddenly my hand was covered with frost. The odd shape of the ice and the skin resembled the map, so I instinctively began to copy it, what I saw, into my notepad using my other hand. Get 1 determination token, and we've got 1. It goes here. That was me, right?
Yeah.
And there we go.
Got a piece of the map.
So we have 1/3 of the way there.
That's all we need. That's the entire goal for the scenario is to find the 3 pieces of the map. Round 4, we got the first piece.
Okay, so then we do.
I'm going to do my risky gather.
Okay.
Oh wait, this one goes away, and the torch
it goes away. Awesome.
Torch goes away.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Okay. Yes. But we got a card. But yes, we succeeded. Torch goes away. Negative dude goes away. And to go and me. And I get to draw 3 cards from stack number 2.
There we go.
So we have a whip. A whip.
Ooh.
You stumble upon a skeleton of a man in a fedora. He has something in his hand. +1 weapon level.
Hey!
Keep this card starting next round. Whenever a player draws a mystery card where a trap must be resolved, the effect of one trap can be ignored.
We have this too here, the olive lamp, so we can ignore. We're pretty much
We
trap
need to remember
ignoring.
that.
We haven't had any traps come up.
Deadly Howl. Initially, I thought it was the cry of a wounded animal, but after a few minutes, the cry became more and more violent. It escalated into a strange, piercing call of an unearthly creature. It felt as if a monster had left its lair to hunt me. Oh crap. Get 4 madness. Divide them anyway among any NPCs and characters.
Okay. So
Wait,
I can.
we ignore this one?
Is it a trap? It's not a
No.
trap. But I can spend determination tokens anytime I want to, and I can spend 2 to heal 1 madness. So we got 4, right? I can spend 4.
Well, I mean, we can give them to the NPCs too.
Oh yeah.
It's not just us.
So it's 4 total.
Yes.
So I'll take 1.
Okay, I can take 1.
And I'll spend 2 to go back up.
Okay. So
Then
that's 1.
we can spend 1 on. We need to start using these NPCs more.
Yeah, we keep forgetting about them this time. You want to pop over there?
Oh yeah. So, get 1. I assume all adventure cards. Don't care about that. Get 1. Oh, we could use the hardtack to get food. We're gonna need to remember
to turn bananas into bread.
Oh no, that's right. Let's see. Get 1 hard if any heal any character. Well, right now I would say we do the hard tack because that's not as important, and maybe we'll do the doctor to heal.
I wouldn't do the hardtack. Do some of the people that do Brute. He's not.
Hardtack is just moving bananas into bread.
But Brute hasn't taken any insanity
Well,
yet.
we got to take 4, right? So there's 2 of
You
them.
took 1.
Yeah.
There's 3, and I took 1.
That's 2, 3, 4. There we go. I put it on the one that you said.
Yeah, I still would have left hardtack up and did somebody else. So that
Okay, who would you rather do?
Anybody, because they would all be.
We'll do it on this one.
Okay.
This is the lady making stuff. So.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Good. Oops. That's the wrong button.
Okay. Here's a trap. You can't go any farther. Stop drawing mystery cards.
Oh well, that's wait. That's a trap.
This was the 3rd card anyway.
Oh.
I couldn't go any farther anyway.
No. Okay.
So once again, the trap doesn't matter, which I guess is good. Oh, parrots.
Oh wait. Also, I had a problem. Anytime I take mental damage, I lose a health.
So instead of you taking the mental damage,
yeah.
somebody else can take it and then heal.
Well, then
So, I mean, you're still where you are. Just somebody else took it and
would
healed them.
either to get these 2 determination tokens back or move up again.
You were down 1. You were down 1.
I
You
went
took,
down.
You took 1 and healed it.
Yeah. Oh, but I get my 2 determination tokens back then.
No, because you would take somebody over there down 1 and heal them. You'd still be down 2 determination tokens. Unless you remove one of them over one more.
I see. So we'll just say it's done then.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Okay. Perfect.
Parrots. I went into the forest hoping to come across parrots, but instead all I saw were terrifying large black birds with razor-sharp talons and long beaks. They watched my every move. If you have delusion tokens, which we conveniently do not now.
Yep.
We started this scenario with, we each had 1, and now we don't have any.
Yep.
Cover the parrots or fish on the tile from which you gathered with a black thingy to indicate it is exhausted. Wrong pile.
Okay. Now you do an explore.
Guaranteed explore.
Guaranteed explore.
There's only 2 tiles left, so this has to be the totem, right?
Doesn't have to be. but it should be.
It is! Okay, we get another beastie card. It has wood on it, and we get a cultist goes into the hunting deck. Can you shuffle that, please?
Yep.
And we are going to read 320. The interior of the chamber was enormous. It took a few steps on the marble floor. The sound carried through the room like a tolling bell. Suddenly, a horrifying bang penetrated the air. What would that sound like?
What would a horrifying bang sound like? It'd have to echo.
Just said it sounded. Penetrated.
Yeah, but
it penetrated the air.
Well.
One of the statues fell off the balcony and crushed against a bloodied altar standing underneath. Decide. Read paragraph 321, go to the altar. Or read paragraph 322, avoid the altar.
Oh, well, hell. I mean, life's not worth living if you don't take the risk and go to the altar.
No, it doesn't go well when we do this.
It doesn't go well when we're risky?
When we go do scary stuff. It's scary. It's a blood-covered altar.
Okay. We'll leave it up to everybody that... Switching to listening in the background for a bit. Fixing some overlay stuff for this week. But I'm not sure with you. Still believe in you. You can do it. Well, before you leave Richmond, take 1 minute and make this decision for us so you can believe in us by you taking the blame. So what
are we going to go to the altar or avoid the altar?
Right. Now, typically, everyone wants to go to the altar, right?
But it's scary and blood-covered. And that's where the statue fell.
Why would you go to all this trouble? I mean, you're here.
It would scare me out. I would run away.
You're here to go find the dude. Like,
I have a bad feeling about this
of course.
too.
That's exactly right. But see, that's what makes life worth living, right?
Being scared?
Those things that you're afraid to do.
Oh, Richmond says go.
I agree.
Shoot.
Like
Guys.
like Sarastra says, it doesn't matter. You paint, you do the things, you try things out, and you don't worry about it so much, and it'll always work out in the end. Which what I take as when you see a bloody altar, go for it. So very similar.
Yeah, we shouldn't have gone for it. The statue that had fallen depicted a leaping jaguar. The scattered parts of it were covered with the blood that was on the altar. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed that something was moving at the back of the chamber. It was a real jaguar. Jaguar?
Yeah. Jaguar. And
where did it come from?
I think in Britain they say jaguar.
When the beast realized its stealth brought it nothing, it lapped at me with piercing black claws extended.
Yeah.
Fight the beast.
Yeah, that's okay.
Weapon level 5.
We have a gun. That takes us to 5.
Okay, well, we have to use the pistol.
Yep.
And then we lose 2 levels of weapon. But hey, we get 2 bananas. This jaguar,
and we needed food. 2 bananas out of a jaguar?
The jaguar.
I don't know how jaguars work in Britain, but last time I saw one, they didn't have bananas that they were carrying around.
Very nice. And a pelt.
Look, Super McDad's there.
He gave us the fur off his back.
He was ready for... Dave was ready to lend us a die, even though...
See, risk equals reward, I guess. Yeah.
See?
If you have a delusion token, draw 1 card from the cultist deck and shuffle it into the hunting deck. We do not have any delusion tokens.
So worked out. Look how it worked out in the end. The only downside is we no longer have a pistol.
We have,
and
no weapon level.
Our weapon level sucks. When you kill a banana jaguar, you need to use everything you've got. That's what I've learned.
A banana jaguar.
There you go. Okay, thanks, Richmond. We'll yell at you if we need your help. What does he say he's doing? He's fixing some overlay stuff. Okay.
Dave only vaguely knows what's going on. That's okay. We only know what's vaguely going on, too.
That's sort of the way we run things around here. So now we have number 1. So we don't have... You can take the 1 off.
We don't have to search 1 anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Take it off of the thing because we don't need that anymore. And now we just need to get... We can win this game if we find the gather action in
If we find
2
the two
and
map
3.
pieces, we gotta find the map pieces.
Which, how many cards are in number
12.
2? 12
No.
in number 2.
The 12 and 3, there's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's 9. We have
9
to
and
find.
2
We can
and-
search 3
and
cards
12 and
per
3.
round.
Yeah, we're about to go in round 5. We have to finish round 4.
We have 2 more.
We have to
rounds.
do the night phase.
Okay.
Are we going to move camp? We don't have to explore
Nope.
anymore. There's
Nope.
no reason to move
Nope.
camp. So we're going to eat. How did we get a bread?
But we do need to. We need to get that wood, right? So we could. Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind.
I mean,
yes.
if we move here,
We don't need to move, but we're gonna get where we are. We can get wood. Oh, you're saying we can get food.
yeah, we can get food.
But then it's stone and not wood. But I
Do
don't.
we produce? I think we produce stone if we're sitting on a stone.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
I think we do.
You pass
So we
a,
would get-
You pass a stone.
Yeah, we're going to pass the stone. So if we move here,
Yeah.
we will get
A
food
stone
and a stone.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's do it. Because we have 1 wood. We can get our weapon level up 1, and you can spend your 2 tokens and get our weapon level up another 2.
I can.
And you're gonna it's going to go to you now, so you're going to get 2 tokens.
I thought said something about where camp is sitting.
And you couldn't do the torch doesn't apply.
I think that's what it said. I'm trying to find it now.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I might have read that wrong though.
Banana jaguars are way better than plantain leopards. I don't even want to talk about plantain leopards.
Where was it?
They yeah. Way better in the fact that they produce bananas instead of plantains. I don't think I've ever had a plantain. I don't know. Are they any good? Are they better than bananas? How different are they than bananas? While she's reading, I'm trying to come up with something to say.
I think they're starchier, more like potatoes.
Bananas that taste like potatoes?
I didn't say they taste like potatoes. I said they're starchier, like texture.
Oh. Texture is not really a thing that I worry about too much. Coconut was the only thing that I really never liked the texture of, but I've never been a texture eating. It was never a problem for me. Anybody else have texture problems? Tell us about it in the chat, please.
The cost icon doesn't affect actions performed in the camp when you move it onto a temple tile with any of the cost icons. Only actions performed directly on the temple tiles require the extra costs.
So it doesn't cost us anything if the camp's on there.
Yes?
That's the way I understood
Okay.
it.
So we don't have to spend a torch in order to gather
exactly,
at 2.
which we really want to not
But we do
spend
have
the
to
torch.
spend determination tokens to gather at 3.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Unless
so,
we move the camp there at the end of the round, if we find it in 2.
Correct.
So
First we have to do event phase.
So did we get a stone?
Are we on
And-
round 4 or 5?
No. Did we get a fish?
We're
and
not
a
that
stone?
far yet. We have to do the event phase. Are we on round 4 or 5? Did I move this yet?
Well, you said event phase. That's like way into the round.
No, that's the very first thing that happens.
Okay. So we are on 5 now.
We are on 5.
Yeah.
Pull card.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have
Okay.
to eventually
Now
pull
we
this
go.
card.
Now.
Mist. Cold night. The mist is finally gone, but the cold, dead feeling it brought is ever present in the camp. Put snow in the weather phase space.
It's a token.
Oh, that's me. I'll find it eventually. You might want to talk to them again in a minute.
So,
Found it.
while Emily looks for this. Ah!
Blood traces. This is not a book.
Okay.
I found a trail of blood that led to no source. It was very strange. The first player gets a delusion token. Isn't that great?
You're delusional.
I am. I am now delusional. Draw 2 cards from the cultist deck. and shuffle them into the hunting deck. Good thing we're not going hunting. Okay, so this card is now falling off because we didn't do anything about it. Each player rolls this die and resolves its effects.
None
Nothing.
effects.
Nothing happens to me.
I take a damage.
And mental.
No. It
Yes.
only works the one way.
Oh, nice.
Mental takes health.
Cool. Cool. Morale phase. I get 2 determination tokens and a heart.
And all this stuff came down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and spend that to get a weapon level up to 1 if you want to.
Yeah, let's do that, because I already had 2, so...
Okay.
Production. We get 1 banana and 1 stone.
Yeah.
There it is.
We did chuck the amulet, right? Last time?
We did.
Okay, so we can build an amulet this time.
We could.
If we want to.
If we have enough people.
Well, we can only do the gather once for each person. So we can guarantee gathered on the one...
We don't need to explore. Okay, so if we don't do this, we'll have to roll the red die and resolve it. If we do it, we will get a Elmer fighting guy and a map man for single use only.
We don't need a map man for anything. And the fighting guy is...
Well, they will go with us to the next scenario if we don't use them.
But it's one use only. And we...
Right, but in the beginning of the scenario, it would be nice to have another...
Yeah, but
potentially.
The problem's going to be remembering if the one use only, I guess.
Well, we'll just keep that card aside if we do that.
All right.
If we don't do it, we'll have to roll the red die and resolve it. Which,
Right.
I mean...
Not the end of the world.
No, unless we have to fight a level 3 beast.
We have 1 palisade.
We have 1 palisade. If we have to fight a level 3 beast, we will take some wounds.
Yep, our gun's gone.
Yes. Too bad we can't throw the pistol at them. So... Or we could do this one. We could do building crosses, which takes a person in our 1 wood. Heal 1 madness of any NPC.
No.
Additionally, draw 1 card from the hunting deck. If a cultist card is drawn, discard it. Otherwise, shuffle the card back into the hunting deck.
Nah.
We could potentially get a cultist card out of the hunting deck.
We could get her... No.
Okay, so we're not going to worry about either.
We have 2 temporary things for the weather.
That doesn't help with snow. It helps with rain.
We have 1 palisade, so palisades is what the snow does, right?
Snow. Discard 1 wood.
Oh, well, we have 1 wood.
We have 1 wood.
So we just leave the wood there. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the snow. We probably don't have to worry about the
And then we compare our roof level to the sum of clouds, which is 1. And for each roof level missing, we discard a food and a wood.
And we have 2 temporary roof level.
Then we'll have, then we don't have to use that.
So that means, to me, that we do a guaranteed thing where we don't have to spend the torch. Then we go to number 3 with 3 people.
Why 3 people? We don't need 3 people.
No, 2 people and a
Determination
token. And we do the second search.
Okay, so now we have
Me
2
and
halves
you.
left.
So, we can
We could build another
do
amulet.
defensive painting. Put a blue-faced guy on your character board. Player with a blue-faced
know
guy
what
can
that
ignore a -1.
I think we should build an amulet.
When fighting a cultist. Yeah, we probably should build an amulet. And we could also...
Do we have a...
We have this.
Yeah, let's do a guaranteed amulet.
But you only need...
I can't reach that stone.
Stone. Okay.
We don't have enough food. I mean, we have cans, but we don't have...
I
You
can
wanna
do
try and-
food here, but it
You
needs
can't do it by
person.
yourself. And a torch.
Oh, I don't want to spend a torch on
No,
food.
we don't want to spend a torch on food.
And we have some canned food we can use if necessary. So, do we have a stone? We do not. I can make a paint. I assume. Or can we? We can't make a paint.
Why?
Because it needs grasslands, and there's no grasslands. None of them have...
No, none of them are...
Because we're in the temple.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah.
So we can't do that.
What is this symbol?
But I could make a... I can't make a spear either. It's got to be a token of some kind.
It's a little facey man. With this on your character's board, players with this can ignore lowering the weapon level or mystic weapon level when fighting cultists.
That's pretty good.
So, do you want to...
What does it take to do that?
A paint. We have a paint.
Okay. So I have to put a guy there.
And a paint.
And a paint.
And then you have to roll for a build.
All right. Sounds good. Let's do it. Round 5.
Okay. This is kind of scary because...
Boom, boom, boom. We go to build. We'll start with this one.
Well, we got guaranteed on the other one.
Okay, do the guaranteed then.
So we get an amulet.
He's gone because he was only a one-time use, right?
Yeah.
So put him away.
I'll put him away. You put that over there.
The stone goes away. This goes back in our future resources. Okay, done.
Okay, done.
Then I'm going to do a risky build.
Are we winning now? We are on round 5. We found one piece of the map. We are getting ready to do a gather on 2 different tiles to see if we can find the other 2 pieces of the map.
Give me the funky guy head.
So, no.
The little blue-headed guy. I got him.
You got him.
Okay.
We have a little blue guy now.
Well, you can find... keeps you from having to reduce your...
weapon level by 1.
Level. Alright, what else?
Gathers. You want to gather first or shall I?
Do it. It's
okay,
guaranteed,
on 3.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. So...
You go on number 3.
3.
Now, all we gotta do out of these 12 cards is find 1 card. And then do the same thing on the other deck.
But there's only 9 cards over there.
Yeah.
Candles! In a small wrapped bundle, you find 2 old candles that let you work longer. Get 2 candles.
2 candles?
2
They're
candles.
Twins?
Twin candles.
Yeah.
Oh, what are the long taper ones called? Tapers? What are the candlesticks? The big... Are they just called candlesticks? The big long ones. That you
The
put
ones at dinner time
Yeah.
candles? I don't know. I guess...
And put them on this card. You can use them as additional pawns for only building. Each pawn can only be used once and is discarded after use.
Well...
2 one-time candles.
2 candles.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Piece of the map!
Hey! There's 2/3 of the way.
Get 1 determination token.
Okay.
Here's our second piece of the map.
Alright.
Now I'm not going to do the... should I do the third one? No, I probably shouldn't do the third one.
Okay. No. There's no point.
No. Well, I mean, it could have been a treasure, but...
Ah.
Okay, so I'm done with mine. I spent my determination token in order to do that.
So technically, this could be it.
It could be. We would just have to finish out this round.
Alright, so let's do it.
So you know we're not going to get it. Right? Know
Yep.
that.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Let me take this off to remind us we don't need that. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Vampire!
I noticed the shadow of a bat, then suddenly noticed someone standing next to me. The fables became reality. Discard 1 wood to fight the vampire with a wooden stake.
That's not good.
That is 3 fighting skill. Plus, let's see. So this is 3.
Yeah.
And then treasure plus 1 amulet.
Yeah.
So we get, if we discard the wood, do we need a 3 fighting?
Yeah.
We don't have.
We have a 1 fight.
If you do not discard the wood, the vampire has the following statistics: 3 mystic, which we have.
We would lose 1.
We lose 1, but the other way we're going to lose what?
You would actually take 2 wounds.
I don't want to take 2 wounds. I think we have to do this.
Yeah, we just won't get an amulet. And we'll lose 1 mystic level fighting.
Well, is there any way to heal me? It would take morale down 1.
Which is not a big deal, because we're on 2 plus a heart.
Yeah, we get an amulet, and that amulet is going to be a whole another stone and everything. Well, I think we do it. Get the amulet.
Okay, take 2
All
wounds
right,
and take
2
our...
wounds, take the morale down by 1.
Yeah.
And we get an amulet, which is a token.
Mm-hmm. If I find it.
Okay. 2 more cards. If either one of these 2 cards has the map, piece of the map on it, oh, we have an amulet too. Then we win. no, that's not it. Hatchet. In the shadows, you see something glimmering. Put +1 wood on the tile with your camp. From now on, during the production phase, each round you get +1 wood, as long as there is wood on the tile.
There's not.
Well,
So we don't get anything.
Nope. All right. Okay, Richmond, you're not watching, but it's all on you. Great snake.
Doesn't say great snake.
Giant snake. You step on an ugly giant snake. You get scared and run away. Discard your determination tokens. Stop drawing mystery cards. Well, I lose 3 determination tokens.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Well, at least that was the 3rd card.
Yeah. So those go
Oh
away.
no, that's not a trap, so you can't ignore it, right? That card
It is a giant snake, or as I say, great snake, which is.
But that card only lets you ignore traps.
Yes. So these 3 determination tokens go away, and that goes up in the pile of discarded stuff. Okay, that is the end of.
Oh, the event phase for round 5. There's still no weather, so we'll skip that. Night phase we need to eat. Oh no, there is weather phase. Weather. We have a snow. So in order to deal with the snow, we have to discard 1 wood.
We have a wood.
And then we have to compare the roof level to the sum of our clouds, which is 1.
And we have a +2.
Oh, we still have a free card flip. So we could, instead of doing giant snake, flip a different card.
Really? Are you now?
I mean, that's the way I'm understanding it. Is everybody else understanding it that way?
Well, the problem is we already saw what it was.
But I mean, everything else we see what it is and then resolve it. So we can just take that giant snake, put it at the bottom of the deck.
You'd have to shuffle it. I'll tell you what. You put it in there, you shuffle it, and then we pull a card.
Okay.
That gives it the opportunity to come back up again.
So how many discovery tokens did you have? 2?
Yep. Or 3. I had 3.
I'm going to give you these 3 discovery tokens back.
This seems like a legitimate.
Determination tokens.
I'm going to text Ignacy real quick. Alright. Gotta give him a second. He's in Poland.
Yeah. It takes a while to get there.
In Poland? What time is it in Poland?
Really super late.
Well, I have a feeling he's going to be waiting for my text since he knows we're playing.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, he says that's good. Oh, I'm going to say thanks.
Yeah, you better say thanks.
Thanks.
I don't know why you actually opened your phone up.
He's good. He's good with it.
Well, let's see what we get.
Not
yet, Bill. Thank you, though. Peace
that is such... Now I almost feel bad.
Yes, God, thank you so much.
God, I feel dirty, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I think we were very...
Thank you, David Dave, for the reminder.
Oh. That was 1 of 12?
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 of 7.
1 of 7.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Okay.
Okay. So we had to finish this out.
Yep.
So we're dealing with the snow. We got rid of this. Snow goes away.
So that was good? Yeah, pretty much won us the game.
Yes. Snow.
Yep. So that goes away.
So now we have to get rid of the +2 temporary roofing.
Yep. Goes away.
And then we have to eat.
We have to eat. So we have a banana. And we will use a canned food. That's all we can do. Or we can take a wound.
I don't want, because it goes to the next one.
Okay. So we eat canned food.
And give me the banana.
And there's the banana.
Banana.
And that's the end of the round. And we have all 3 pieces of the map.
Yes! Oh.
Round 5, baby! We had another round to go, too.
So I think we read something. Let me find it. Paragraph 38.
That was such crap. There's no way.
That's hilarious. That was so awesome. We pieced together the parts of the map we found. A wavy line ran along its entire length, showing the route to the city. After days spent in the stuffy, ritualistic chambers, fighting the creatures that inhabited them and facing phantoms straight out of nightmares, we were glad to leave the temple. Though some of the crew walked with hesitation in each step, muttering quietly under their breaths. If I listened closely, I would occasionally catch a quick, "Mind Sponger is coming," among the mutterings. They moved with shifty eyes, gripping the knives and machetes attached to their belts tightly. Despite getting the map, the mood did not improve. This was certainly caused by what we saw was a long road preceding our entrance to the city. I tried to raise the morale by saying that the long road would give us the opportunity to rest and prepare ourselves for any surprises we might encounter. Some members of the crew gave only slight nods of the head, but the rest seemed convinced by my statement. We started on the winding trail, at the end of which the solution to the mystery of this island awaited. You have accomplished all objectives of Scenario 3! Exclaim mark. Put the sticker on an empty side of the beast die. Okay, so we have a sticker that has a little green head on it somewhere. We need to put that on the beast die. I believe it's probably in the box. We'll look for that later.
Yeah.
Sum up all of the madness of all players and NPCs.
The madness, sum up what's left or what's been taken?
So what's been taken, I assume. So I would have 2.
2.
That's 4.
2.
5, 6.
1.
7.
1.
8.
1, 2.
9, 10.
1.
11. Nope. Other way around.
Okay. How much is left? How much madness
Sum
remains?
up the madness. So it says 22 or more. Great job.
Well, here you go. So look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total madness, right?
I guess.
So I have remaining 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I have 3, so that's 6.
2 more.
7, 8.
2 more.
9, 10.
3 more.
12, 13. No,
3.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
3 more.
16.
And 3 more.
19. 18 to 21. You did it! Heal 10 madness and health in any combination of any players and or NPCs. Get 1 starting equipment.
So 10. So you want to do all the NPCs first because...
Sure. Well, I mean,
Well, it's 1, 2... 2 at the NPCs will get us back to all of them having 1 down.
Okay, do that.
So there's 2.
So we have 8 left.
Here, let me move
Oh,
over
you
to
need
the
a
other.
you need a lot of health.
Where is the...
Brett says you can go back and redraw the snake and take it from there if you feel bad about the flip. I do not feel bad.
I don't
about
feel
the
bad
flip.
about it because we shuffled it back in, and we used the points that were given. And this is actually, I think that's the only time we used the points
This
whole game.
This scenario?
So yeah, I mean, in the base game we were doing them
We
every
were
other
pointing
turn.
all over the place.
So no, I'm okay with that. So then we got 5 more. So that was 2.
Well, let's heal you first. So we have 8 left.
So if I go 1, 2.
Well, we can do health too.
Oh, you can do health too.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Do we want to keep her alive? I guess so. So we spent 2, right? 3, 4.
Go more.
5.
6. 1 on my health.
Do you want to do 7 for the mental? 8 for the brute?
I think we should. Should we heal more on us? Because, I mean, when they become players, all of their sanity comes back.
That's true. So we're at 7. So I'll go 8
on your mental,
Yep.
9 on my mental, and then take 1 more health.
10.
Okay. Okay, so now I am 2 down on the health and 1 down on the sanity. Same with you.
Okay.
And next week we actually are going to do knocking on the city gates.
So we get to keep all this stuff for the next level too, right?
Yeah. all of the cards that we have. The only thing that resets is the
and we have
hunting beast deck. We'll have different event cards.
We have 2 amulets.
Yeah.
And we have 5 determination tokens sitting up there.
Yeah, and we
I
still
have
have
3.
2 torches, and we have 1 paint.
We actually came out pretty good on this.
We did. I mean,
and
our
we
weapon
still
level's
have the
low.
olive lamp we'll be able to take.
Yeah.
And the whip.
And the whip.
And I will still mutilate myself until we can get rid of that, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Good.
Fantastic. Well,
yeah.
Welcome back. Thanks everybody for
hanging with us
through this Death with the Detmers this weekend, and we will come back again next week. And always, some things just to go over. Check out the Incorrigible Party. We're at episode 120 something or other. On Monday,
the next after party releases tomorrow.
In the after party.
Yeah.
And let's see. Is there anything else we want to talk about? We had our 2-year anniversary in April 1st, and we've had a lot of good giveaways, a lot of cool stuff given away. So if you become a patron, you get extra bonus entries in. You also get to listen to our other
we're going to be playing
adventures.
End of the World. We're just about finished playing End of the World. We have one more session we have to play.
Yep. And if you don't know what End of the World is, you play yourself as an RPG, and it's in a end of the world situation where it's either, in this particular case, it's sort of an alien invasion, and they are all playing. I'm GMing this particular thing, and they are trying to survive as themselves. So you're not heroes. So.
And if you listen to the character creation, you will learn all our flaws.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but if you back us on Patreon at the Fireball level, you get all that sweet stuff. You get early releases, bloopers. You get into the polls that we put up, extra entries in contests, all that cool stuff. And so if you want to join the Incorrigible Party and join in on the fun, also you can check out our Discord, which I don't know if it's on our little scroll bar or not, but it's the Incorrigible Party, I think. You could probably find it Discord.
There's a link on our website. And also, if you're not able to join our Patreon, we appreciate you listening to the regular episodes. Just about everything except for the mini campaigns and special things are available for free for everybody.
Exactly. We just suck at promoting ourselves.
Yeah, so if you could give us a listen and rate us, because apparently ratings help.
I actually really enjoy reading the stuff that people, the comments that people leave when they listen to the podcast. I mean, good, bad, or indifferent, anything is. I mean, I like it if they, you're more than welcome to rip on Shaft. I will not be offended in the least. So, okay, anything else we want to go over?
Do we want to talk about our suggestions for after we finish scenarios 4 and 5 of what we'll play next? Before we start into Kingdom Death again?
I mean, I don't think we're going to have the Kingdom Death stuff. I'm working on Gorm, right? Well, I say I'm working on it. I started Gorm
and it looks pretty cool.
Recently. And then I got sidetracked on about 3 other mini projects.
He made me a Thuft.
And I made a Thuft, and I got a couple other things that I'm working on. So I need to get back on finishing up Gorm.
So we haven't decided what we're going to do next exactly. The Gorm is looking great.
Thanks, Rastro. Yeah, I need to show you some more pictures. I've got a little bit further along. The dead eyes with no pupils are going to be
creepy.
Interesting.
Very creepy.
And like with most miniatures, I always I get onto something and then I set it aside whenever I'm waiting for something to dry, and then I get caught up on the next thing, and then I go print something, and then when I print it I want to mess with that. So so anyway, Kingdom Death's not coming up for a while.
So we talked about doing all of our pandemics. We have a couple of pandemics, or we also have a game called Village Attacks, which is another co-op game, but it's you're playing as monsters and the villagers are coming to attack you in your castle. So it's a castle defense game.
Right.
Which has scenarios. It's another campaign.
It also has a ton of minis, which I will not have painted.
That's fine. We don't have to play.
But they do have really cool trap minis too. I like that we could use for D&D, because we are going to be starting to do our home D&D session probably not at the end
Another
of May,
month or so.
but in sometime in June, I am going
Our
to be.
group is just about all vaccinated.
I'm going to be DMing Castle Amber, which is an old D&D, I think 1982 module, and I just ordered the upgraded 5th edition set. So it's either going to be Castle Amber or the Lost Cities. I got both of them from Goodman Games. They've redone all of the old D&D modules. So in our local group, not our Incorrigible party group, we're going to start that probably in June. And then, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So I can use some of those track miniatures potentially, which is why I clicked in. Because old school D&D was a lot more brutal than 5th edition. It's hard to kill people in 5th edition. But it can happen.
I've managed to die several times.
So, yeah. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So probably Kingdom Death will probably be more towards the fall, I would believe. And I don't know when. I haven't checked the updates to see when the Gambler's Chest is going to come out. But I don't know how much it's going to change what we're doing anyway. I think it's a lot more of the adventure type people than it is. Well, we did order some. Of course, we did order some of the other
Of course we did.
things. So,
Yeah.
so we will get back to Kingdom Death though, because
Eventually,
that is a very
It's fun.
brutal game that we both enjoy. All right. So, anything else?
Nope, I think that's all.
All right.
Thanks for hanging with us. Have a good evening. Are we
Thanks.
going to raid somebody?
Let's check. You have to look and see if you got anybody we can raid. If anybody has any suggestions on who we can raid, let me know their name, and then I gotta make sure I know how to do it. So yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks
Really
for stopping
appreciate
by.
it.
Thanks. How do I get out of mod view so I can see who's? You know what? I'm tired. Screw it.
We're not gonna raid anybody.
Night, Brett.
We gotta raid somebody.
I don't know how I get out of mod view. I don't know who's streaming right now. I don't know who's live.
Well, let me see if I can pull it up on my side. Keep everybody.
Keep everybody entertained.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to talk about.
Oh, I need to go to Twitch. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm drawing complete blank right now. I don't know.
That's not.
I say just screw it. Just close it.
All right. Sounds
Great
good.
first time back. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
As we say, screw it.